And 3, 2, 1, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Amal, and joining me tonight, I have Carl, George, and Andy, and we are the Monday Blues coming to you off the back of a round 23 draw. It was 12-10-82 to 12-10-82, and Carlton have secured a wildcard spot in what has been an absolutely wild season, and so much more has come to light off the back of yesterday. Carlton and also not Carlton, which I'm sure we'll get into in tonight's proceedings. But before we do, I'm going to throw it to George for the sponsor shout out.
Thank you, Amal. Good evening, everyone. Big thank you, as always, Mercadante Woodfire Pizzeria. Address, please, Carl.
123 Lygon Street, Carlton. 123 Lygon Street, Carlton.
Very good. Make sure you get around Mercadante. If you're on Lygon Street, near Carlton. If you come into Melbourne, just head down to Mercadante. Absolutely great feed, great people. And as always, thank you for their weekly $100 giveaway, which I believe, maybe Andy to confirm, but I believe that will continue on to the final series. Absolutely. Looking forward to that. So big thank you to Mercadante. And in plumbing, thanks Norm and the team. Any plumbing needs, make sure you give Norm a call. Zaffet Zafoulou, any party needs, engagements, birthdays, baptisms, baby showers, bridal showers, engagements, wedding, you name it. You're having a party. You want to celebrate wildcard. You want to celebrate Josh Fraser getting appointed. Anything, just give him a call. Oak Park Fish and Grill, fantastic fish, great people. Go see Fab. I still think about that fish bite that Carl made me rush. That's like Devon Road. Make sure you go see Fab and the team, Oak Park Fish and Grill. You will not regret it. Fantastic. Just old school suburban fish and chips. You know what you're going to get, and it's going to be fantastic every single time. While you're there, a few doors down, go see Andy at the Bottle of Pascoe Vale. Literally a few doors down. Go see the great man.
Love you, Justin.
On you, Justin.
He did. He actually dropped his hot dog.
So it was a Marvel hot dog. The Primo ones aren't as good as the MCG. I'll fight anyone on this. And if you listen, anyone from Marvel, fuck you for your sauce.
The sauce, bro. The sauce.
Yeah, like we've spoken about this for years. I brought it up in 2023, one of our first ever episodes. People thought it was trivial. I don't care. Like Marvel and your sauce situation. I don't know if Master Foods, you got a contract with the MCG. You know, you've got Andy bringing sauce to matches now. We're thinking about bringing sauce to matches. That's how bad it is.
I'm just going to fill it up in my bag.
Dip
my pie in.
Bottle of Pascoe Vale, big thank you. Go see Andy whilst you're at Oak Park Fish and Grill, and absolute airflow. Give Paul a call, any heating and cooling needs. Getting a little bit warmer weather. If you need a splitty, need your evap serviced, need an AC service, make sure you give Paul a call. All the contact details in the video description. Have a nice coffee there, Emma, late at night.
Love a latte at night.
Very good.
Well, we've done it. It's been a season of two halves, shall we say?
Stressful.
Yeah. It probably, I don't know. It cements the I guess the way that I've gone into this season, which is just watch from afar in a sense. But it's been hard not to sort of reinvest into the club and its future and its promise and all the hope and all the rest of it, with I guess just what we have been able to produce in the back half of the season. We're in the wildcard finals.
Finals. I need to say wildcard. We're in finals. That's it. We're in finals, mate. Huge.
It's insane. It's insane to think that we've been able to achieve this from where we were 1-8, 1-9, whatever it was.
1-8.
Club's in the dirt. You know, everyone's asking questions of everyone, and you know, Fraser comes in, absolutely no expectations. Everyone was just thinking he's going to see out the season. There were talks of Hinkley, there were talks of Longmire, there were talks of anyone and everyone, tried and untried. Enter Josh Fraser. 10-2, 11-2. Oh, 10,
11-1.
no,
2.
10-2-1. I don't know, something like that.
10-1-2. 10-1-2.
10-1-2. There you go.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be 11. Oh, I was fucked. That game yesterday was hard to watch. It was a hard watch. Especially that last 5 minutes, man. I was ready to walk out.
That last 2 minutes was take our emotion out of it. Thanks, babe. Take our emotion out of it. It was probably the most measured I've ever seen us play. You know, there was a clear directive, and we've been doing this show for 3 years, 4 years. This is our 4th year. Yeah, this is our 4th year doing it.
4th year.
Have we ever said the on-field leadership was great? I don't think we have.
What does that mean?
Not even once.
Exactly. Well, for the first time ever, the on-field leadership was fantastic.
Was everywhere.
In that.
Was everywhere.
That last 2 minutes, bro, the directions, the message got across. You know, the game was on the line, and we were able to wrestle possession. We had the possession. We got it back in. Bro, we looked done. We looked finished. They just looked like they were going to run all over us. And people will say, you know, Ed Richards, you got lucky. Yeah, but they got lucky too. They threw a ball and they got a goal out of it. So there's no luck. That's not luck. Man, Wiedering, Cripps, Walsh, Harry. Those are the big four for me. You know, the big four leaders. Nick Haynes as well. But those four in particular, they really stood up just with their on-field leadership in that last 2 minutes, man. It was so good to see. You know, they identified we should hang on to this. Why risk it? Why, you know? And they did it. They did it well.
Shout out to Blake Acres. His 4th quarter was
It's that time of year, Georgie.
You talk about on-field leadership as well and standing up. And, you know, a lot was made up of, you know, he had his first match of the year in round 12. I'm not saying the 1 and 8 was at Blake Acres, but, you know, he's a difference maker, man. Honestly, like, you know, he's had his critics and he's had moments in his Carlton career where he's had ebbs and flows and ups and downs and whatnot. But this year, I feel like he's getting back or has gotten back to his best. So credit to him. Like I remember turning to Carlton saying he's had a massive 4th. I think it was at that time where we were getting the ball forward for that Evans goal. He just loves it. He loves when the pressure's on, body on the line. Yeah, Haynes, Cripps, like, you know what you're going to get with Cripps as well. Walsh, Weeders, Harry Dean, who's 18, whatever he's doing. Whenever he's turning 19, I feel like we've saying he's 18 for forever. But he's on-field leadership, his stature, his composure to do what he's doing as well. And, you know, he's like, if it was, I'm not, you know, I know the All-Australian squad gets announced tomorrow. I'm not saying that Harry Dean is going to be named in the All-Australian squad, but if you have another player doing similar sort of work, a body of work, that's a senior defender, 5 or 6 years in the game, he's probably going to be in the discussion for it as well. And you know, why shouldn't Harry be in the discussion for it? Because if you look at his body of work and what he's done against his direct opponents, he's been fantastic. It's been a whirlwind year. From losing that match against Sydney in opening round, where a lot of people throw in the towel. Well, myself being good, I thought, you know what, here I've seen a little bit of a glimpse of what we can deliver, but then I've seen you've seen the best and the worst of Carlton in the space of half an hour when they polled on those 12 goals. And then that situation, Andy, you were just talking about, you know, when there's a couple of minutes left, sort of games in the line, or even when Ed Richards is going up forward when you ran too far. How many times have we seen us lose those ones? How many times this year have we seen us lose those ones? So you look at the Melbourne game, you look at the Kangas game, you look at almost the Richmond and Essendon game. There's probably a couple of others as well. Like that's spot on. That's the professionalism and I guess the mental side of things turning around. Where when Richards scored that last goal, you'd think, shit, like in the past, you'd be like, they're going to steamroll us now. They're going to pile on a couple. So for them not to back down, go forward, get a goal. The fact that the ball's on the other side as well it was on our side of the ground, where opposite the coaches' boxes. But yeah, the messages are still getting delivered. There's still composure. Credit to the guys, man. Honestly, like that's like we were 1-8, man. We were 1-8. So like to be where we are right now is an absolute roller coaster. So just enjoy the ride.
Big effort. Like coming off a 7-day break, they had a 10-day break. We looked gassed from the second, and just to fight it, just showed how much the boys really wanted it, man. It fucking meant a lot to them, man. Like you seen Walsh and Jagger when the siren had gone. Like we won the final already.
It was like that shock. Like we're here, we made it.
Yeah.
Credit to doggies, I will say, man. They identified some of our strengths and they cut us off. And I'll tell you what, like there's been a lot of talk about, the defense looked a little bit slow and under siege and this and that and whatnot. But we kept turning the ball over in like the worst positions.
Yeah.
How many? Like they had like a record amount of intercepts, I'm pretty sure. We just kept turning it over, and it was when we were pushing up and trying to get forward of the field into our 50, and we're turning it over pretty much in the middle, and it's coming right back. So, and people are saying, the defense is, and some people questioning Wieders as well and whatnot. Like at the end of the day, Wieders as well has been out for a little while. He's going to take some time to get back into 110%, but he's directional ability. He's what he did on Norton. He's helping Harry Dean out as well. So our kicks and like some of the kicks that we tried, the idea was great. The execution on a few of them were horrible, but that happens, right? But credit to the defense to hold together, considering how many times we actually turned the ball over. And it was like you said, Carl. Started the first was really good, and then from the second they just killed us out of the middle. And it's Ed Richards. Ed Richards had literally the game of his life. Pretty sure they said it was like a record ranking points game for any Bulldog when you're going up against like Bonds and the like as well. So for them to get that much out of the middle, and for us to hold firm, credit to them. And we're winning in different ways, multiple scorers. It's things you like to see, man. Honestly. And it is different from 2023, where we sort of steamrolled our way in, but we're battered and bruised. And now we I don't want to jinx it and stuff like that, but obviously, like Hayward pulled up sore. There's probably a couple of these blokes that are sore, but we're not sort of as battered as we were in 23.
Yeah.
So
we had too many players out in 23.
Akers had one shoulder. Cripps had broken ribs
during the fucking pillowcase.
Yeah. Under his jersey. Yeah.
What was it like?
Sorry. Go, Emma.
What was it like at the ground?
Carl, you want to take this one?
I had a few Karens in front of us.
Oh no.
We weren't allowed to be loud.
That was wild.
Yeah, to Carl's credit, before we sat down and before the siren went, Carl pointed on him. He's like, she looks like Karen. She's going to be trouble for us today.
She's going to be.
And Carl has never, like, Carl calls a lot of things very well. Carl called this one. He manifested it into existence within like 5 minutes.
You turn around. Hey, second quarter, doggies are going for goal. Cody Waitman, I believe. Yeah, it was about 10, 15 meters out, almost directly in front. And I go to Georgia. I go, he's going to miss. He's going to miss. And she turns back and she goes, no, he's not. And she's a Carlton supporter. That was the worst thing. She was a Carlton supporter. She goes,
say that.
Yeah. She goes, don't say that. I go, he's going to miss. Sure enough, he misses. She turns back at me. Just stop it. Just let him play.
Oh, wow.
It started with
imagine I've used the bloke.
I think first, I can't remember. There was someone that said he was looking slow or it was a bad kick or something. I think Carl, you mentioned that it was a bad turnover. I can't remember what it was. It was a turnover. And yeah, we said, that was a shit kick or something like that. And she's like, you're having a go at your own players, your own team. Come on, support the boys back. I'm really glad you're Carlton supporters. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, and mind you, Carl, it was not even like all he said was it was a bad kick, like it was a turnover. It was horrible.
I gotta criticize everyone. Doesn't matter if you're my team or not. I get you cop on it.
And then you know what killed me? I copped strays when
Never in doubt.
never in doubt. So who went up for it? I think McGovern went for the goal. And Carl's like, never in doubt. And then she turned to me. She's like, never in doubt. Jeez, you guys are a bunch of wankers.
Yeah, I go, he's gonna miss. I was fucking around. I go, he's gonna miss, and he kicked that guy. Never in doubt. And she turned.
She's like, called us wankers, like just for never in doubt. Like, and then it carried on. It kept carrying on.
Yeah, they hated us. They hated us.
And then I think the third quarter it popped off when I think we were booing Waitman going for goal or Norton or something like that. And then, it was the Carlton supporter with the two Bulldogs fans that piped up, and she said, "You're just ruining everyone's experience. Can you please stop it? Like, mate, like we're at the footy, for God's sake." And I've said it, like I said this after the Carlton Collingwood game last year. Every fan base needs a few of these, rose tinted glasses. Happy, like you can't criticize, whatever. But they can never, ever, ever be the majority, right? And you've just park them somewhere, like park them in the cheer squad, put them in the cheer squad, put them in I don't know, man, put them in row ZZ or something, man.
You know what did my head in?
Was
Go, Carl.
Sorry, the best thing was the Bulldogs supporter. She turned to her friend, which is the Karen Carlton supporter. She wanted to say something to her. I'm not sure what it was, and I think she was crying. And she goes, "No." She goes, "Every time I come, we play shit." she was so upset. She's like, "Every time I come, we play shit." She goes, "It must be me." And her friend's like, "No, it's not you." It's like, fucking hell, this is amazing.
I was sitting next to a lovely lady. She's a Western Bulldog supporter. She was great, great sport, everything. One thing she did cooked my absolute brain. Every single time they'd go forward, I don't know what she was watching, but she'd always, every single time, "Oh, who's that to?" And then it hit the player on the chest. She's like, "Oh, who's that? That's a good kick." Bro, so I don't know what she's watching. Every single, "Oh, who's that to?" "Oh, we got a mark."
She's on a delayed
My glasses on.
Just weird, bro. People are so funny at the footy, man.
That is. Carl winding her up was great because I think it was, when was it? We celebrated like a tackle.
I'm a fucking annoying cunt at the footy, man.
And then Carl, we took a mark. Carl took, I think it was Ollie Florin took a mark on the wing, and Carl's like doing that loud clap that he does, right? And she's getting like really heated. Carl's like, "Fuck, that was mark of the year. That was my surely."
Just a basic kiss mark.
Oh shit! I'll tell you what, it was
Comedy.
They wanted the library atmosphere. And then when she tried to outclap you after a goal was my favorite part, honestly.
Yeah.
But if you come into the footy, like
you're going to the footy, it's gonna be loud. We weren't even being like fucking wearing. We weren't that bad.
I forgot it's doggies. It's doggies fans. They're a special breed. Pardon the pun. Sorry.
They're old.
But it wasn't like, hey, like, let's be honest. Like, and you call it wasn't. I don't think. Hey, we've been louder and possibly more.
Yeah, it would be.
I think that was one of our most well-behaved games.
Bro,
yeah, it actually was.
I don't think anybody swore once. I don't think we yelled out anything like obscene. No, nobody done anything wrong.
It was more of a laugh for us, to be honest, until that last 10 minutes of the game.
But I was stressing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. If you don't, it trips me out. If you're at the footy and you don't like loud noises,
don't go.
Just you're a bit retarded,
Just stay home. Stay home.
Anyway,
and the final siren.
Oh, bro, it was the weirdest feeling. I was so happy.
We all just jumped up and celebrated. I know I did.
Yeah, because we're finals. We're in the finals.
Yeah,
fucking hell.
And you could tell the percentage of Carlton fans. They didn't feel like an away game. It definitely didn't feel like. There's a lot of Doggy fans, but it was still the wave of Carlton chants went around, and Bulldog fans tried to out chant us and drown it out with the Bulldogs chant, and it wasn't happening. And then in the final siren, literally, it was all all the Carlton fans rose as one. It was fantastic. So you got to nice to have a nice afternoon at the footy, albeit a bit nervy as well. but it's been a good few weeks.
How's this for a
We go again.
statistic? I still haven't seen a win since the Essendon game.
Oh, like
You
a,
have
li-
not.
a live one.
A live
Yeah, 'cause
win.
he hasn't been, yeah.
I have
Oh,
not
damn.
been to a win because we had the Essendon game and then I think maybe West Coast or we had an
Couple
away
of
game.
interstate.
Yeah, I think we played interstate and then the West Coast game was the day before my wedding and my shop and then I went on my honeymoon. Then I came
Yeah.
back. We got flogged by Hawthorn, got flogged by Collingwood. And then, I missed again because I was working for a month straight. So
And then you come this week, and maybe it's a sign like, don't come anymore.
I might
We're gonna
not
give
come.
you a
I
draw
might not go
today.
finals, boys.
Just a draw. Just now stay at home.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
It was honestly it was a great for a few different reasons as well. I think that was the key. I think, Andy, the on-field leadership that everyone showed, and it's your guys. It's the guys setting up from the back line. It's your Florin as well. Billy Wilson,
He was
tried
massive.
It's huge,
Bro,
It's huge.
we can't just go on from Ollie Florent.
Yeah,
He,
he's a star.
I don't know why I said his name like a spastic. Ollie Florent. Fucking stroke. Florent was incredible. He was a machine. You know, and what he's been able to build into this season, man, when he came over, so many people were like, shit, shocking kick, can't get a game at Sydney. Mate, he get a game at any club now.
Yesterday. One of the cleanest yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Has been for a while, bro. Has been for a while.
I think the
He's been
game style suits him. He likes it.
Everyone seems to like it.
Yeah.
You know what cooks me? We do this one thing. We do the blind handball over the head. We do that too much. It cooks me a bit. Yeah, it's like I get it. It's just move the ball, move it as quick as you can, but just it seems to just get us into a bit of trouble, you know. But it's all right.
But I don't mind the endeavour and what they're trying to do as well, and taking those risks. And Wilson's like the epitome of that with how he attacks it off the half back line. And yeah, more often than not, you hope with the skill execution it should pay off, which is why they're focusing on skills that heavily. And if it doesn't, I think we're so much better set up behind the footy now that we can withstand. We aren't seeing those really cheap over the back goals much anymore.
Fuck, that's how they scored their first 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah, their first.
Yes, they did. Waitman got out the back and stuff. Yeah, but I'm talking about the body of the last 12 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a credit to Bevo, like you said, Georgie. He was able to crack the code. You know, and look, I think it's a combination of Bevo's coaching, our players just being exhausted. They genuinely looked exhausted, but to their credit, and I'll almost go back to Michael Voss and give credit to Michael Voss. He instilled a hardness into these players where their bodies can kind of absorb, like a bit of heat in the game. So, it was good to see that they didn't just run over us, because it looked a couple of times like they were going to run all over us, especially like deep in that last quarter, because we were down at 3/4 time, I think.
No, we're up. We're done at halftime.
Well, down at halftime. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
just
could say
looked
after quarter time, they went real defensive. They went like strictly one-on-one all the way around the ground. And that's how it stayed the whole way through the game. That's why we couldn't kind of real play our game. But we stuck to it, which I liked. We kind of stuck to it, still looking for those short passes. We obviously went the long kicks here and there, but it wasn't like just constantly, which was real good, man. So they obviously the game plan is working for the boys.
I want to invite some people on, so I'm going to put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to jump on, because we've got another big topic. We've got a coach, guys.
We do.
We have a fucking coach.
Got a great coach.
How do we feel?
Sexual.
What?
Great success.
Done. Sorry, boys. I was doing it hard there.
No, I think I don't think Carlton didn't follow the process. I think it was just too hard to say no to the body of work that Fraser had done at the club in his time. So you've got, you got your Enrights, your Grahams, your Kellys, and whoever else there was that interviewed for the role. And by all accounts, it looks like Fraser was put through the same presentation as what the others would have been. The only difference between Fraser and everyone else is Fraser would have had the backing of the players by the looks of it, and the fact that he's taken a club that was 1-8 to 10-1-2 mid-season. So there's been a massive shift mid-season, which we know is impossible to do. We've seen shifts based off pure will, and we look back at 2023 when we saw that. But this shift has been different. It's different. The way we're playing is different. There's a structure that that we're following, and it's identifiable. It's easy to spot. It's good to see. And I think I've been saying Fraser for a little while now, and I think he's the right man, and I'm glad that we've gone with him.
Yeah. Georgie?
I said it at the start. He's the man at the end of it, at the end of the process, so be it. Like, you got to back him in. I think, especially the last few weeks with the media narrative and the media push, like a significant media push, you got to probably think of I'm just assuming here, you probably think if you're like an Enright who is sort of, was odds-on favourite to also be in the seat, does he then contact the club and say, hey, like, if I'm not going to get told this week, I'm out of the process, don't worry about it, because of all the noise that's coming, and the media noise, the fan noise, and then, like, I'm just assuming here, like, Enright comes in, you have to respect him. It's a decision. It's a decision that the club would have made. Obviously, that's gone off the table now, but he would have a large section of the fan base that instantly get on the defensive and think, nah, we had the man under our nose, and now we've gone down another part. Let me fix this up. Hold on, we got the right one, boys. Oh, sorry, Carl. There we go. So I think we've you can't fault the body of work that he's put forward. It's the greatest result as an interim coach, and it's the shift. It's not even just the what he's done. It's how he's done it, and with the resources he had. I think that's the key thing for me. Like, what he achieved with the resources that he had when we were written off, rightly so, by everyone because of what we showed the first half of the season.
Cool. Carl, how do you feel?
Yeah, fucking pretty much spot on, Georgie, man. Like, this guy's pretty much just thrown under the bus here. Just finish off the season for us and see how you go. And look what his achievement. Players all love him. Got a game plan. 1-8. Now we're playing finals. It's guaranteed, Jess. You can't say no to him. No brainer.
Gentlemen, we have a few guests. Rob, Cam, and the great man himself, Maurizio. Morris looks like he's using dial-up internet. How we going, guys?
Come back to 1990. Good, mate. Good boys.
Rob, your mic is horrible.
Sounds thrashed.
Yeah, shocking. Maybe get out and come back in.
Give me a fucking headache, man. Buzzing my ears and shit. Fuck, that's fucked.
Oh wait, who do I remove? Sorry,
I got it.
Sorry, Morris. No, by accident. How we going, guys? Cam, can I just, before you start, Cam, it was, I reckon, 2 a.m. Saturday night. Cam's just spiraling in our DMs at 2 a.m. Losing it.
Oh,
How you doing,
I
my
wouldn't
man?
put it like that.
Nah, you were going fucking nuts, bro.
Oh, yeah, you know.
He sent a full essay. I just told him, bro, please go to sleep. It's 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Ken?
Fucking. Look, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I was pretty flat. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty flat. I didn't want to get in like that.
You got
I wanted to
Dialect
win.
going too.
I wanted to win, and now we have to play. Now we have to play Freo, and then we have to win to escape Adelaide, which we've never won.
Are you scared of
So-
Adelaide?
That's what. 100% I am. We've never won there, haven't we?
Bro, honestly, I'm buzzing again, bro. We'll beat anyone. Put any
Doesn't
put
matter. We're in,
anyone
bro.
in front of us. We'll be all right.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You got to beat the
we're
best to
in,
be the
right?
best, yeah? Doesn't matter who you're playing.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
If you're good enough, you'll get it done. It's as simple as
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's the issue.
So what
I
is-
don't think.
What is the
I don't
the
think we're good
calculation
enough
now?
yet.
Because it's Adelaide at the moment. We're versing Adelaide at the moment. So what needs to happen for us to verse Collingwood?
We have to beat Freo.
That's it.
Melbourne,
And
still play Adelaide.
we
We
need
can still play Collingwood.
we
We
need
can
beat
still play
Freo.
Melbourne. There's still
Yeah, we
three
need to
teams we can play against.
we need to, yeah, we need to play. We need to beat Freo, and then the Dogs need to lose against Melbourne. That's how we get. Well, that's how we get in ninth.
But honestly, I don't care who we play. I think we can beat anybody. If
Right.
we turn up like the way we have in previous weeks, I'm not worried.
Mm.
Because Richmond showed if you turn up to Adelaide Oval, you could give them a real run. Fremantle, as I know they've only lost 2 games for the year, I love watching Freo. They look beatable.
Mm.
Every week, they look beatable. Hawthorn have shown that they've got chinks in their armour. They're not the best. Collingwood, they're running off fumes. They're running off belief and
That was us
system.
in 23
Yeah,
with that system.
exactly. And then
Nick
you look
Davis.
at Brisbane. Look what we did to Brisbane.
Mm.
Geelong, we always smash Geelong.
No, we own Geelong at this point.
The Doggies, we've shown we can match them.
Mm.
So, Adelaide, yeah, it's tough. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but why can't we?
Mm.
You
Can
know,
we beat-
I'm not worried.
Can we
Morris?
beat St Kilda in the finals this year?
No, Saints
No.
are out.
It's impossible.
Oh,
we can't.
shit,
do that.
are they out?
Hey,
So
Harry,
all
Yeah.
that money they spent, they're out.
they're out.
Bloody oath. Where's the pen, Morris? Where's the pen?
I thought they were top 4.
They're paying for top 4.
Going through the scenarios again. So round 24, we don't win. We end up in 10th. Adelaide versus Carlton in Adelaide. We go down the scenario of beating Freo, and we land at 9th. If the Dogs beat Melbourne, it's Collingwood Dogs, and I think we get Adelaide anyway. If
Yeah,
the Dogs
if Adelaide
lose,
wins. If Adelaide wins and Melbourne loses, we get Melbourne.
yeah, the Dogs lose,
Yeah.
Carlton Collingwood. But if Melbourne loses, that's when it's Carlton Melbourne at the G.
Yeah.
They can slide.
Melbourne's not losing.
That's the other thing. Yeah, they got the doggy. So there's a couple of
They probably
possibilities. Yeah.
But we were up by 44 points against Melbourne. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
We can absolutely smash them. I know it was a long time ago now, and a lot's changed.
Oh, yeah.
Match
If
up,
we
match
play
up.
Melbourne at the MCG, we win 100%. But if we play Adelaide, I'm not convinced yet.
Yeah, same. I'm the same, Cam. I reckon I'd much rather stay in Melbourne and verse one of Adelaide.
Exactly.
Of
Collingwood.
course.
Because
I'm
what
not
is it, like the
worried, man.
23rd, the 24th man out the entire crowd? We turned that away game into a home game.
Yep.
If we play in Melbourne, we don't lose. If we play in Adelaide, who have the most feral fans,
I love how cocky we are now.
you wouldn't have seen this like 15 weeks ago. But if we play in Adelaide with those feral dogs, yeah, no chance, bro, no chance.
Do you remember at one stage? I can't remember after what
Who
game
we gonna beat?
who we're going to beat. maybe West Coast. maybe West Coast.
Fucking
Now we don't lose.
Oh man,
in Melbourne, yeah.
We're getting rid of everyone.
I swear, man.
You know what?
I swear.
Before anything, we need to just get through the Freo game. Just smooth, no injuries. and then we fucking worry about the week after.
Mm.
Do you guys think we should rest anybody next week, or,
No,
or do you guys
no.
think it's a must win?
We have to win. We must win. Must win.
Mm.
Because let's be real. Let's be real. Dogs aren't gonna beat Melbourne. Let's be real. They're not gonna beat Melbourne. Melbourne will beat the
You
Dogs,
never-
and then we will have to play at them.
You
Nah,
never know.
you never know. But like with what they put out yesterday, no way Melbourne don't beat that. If they play the same performance, no way. Ed Richards won't have that same game ever in his life.
I reckon Freo are a chance to go a little bit light. They've sewn up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They've
You'd be
sewn up.
stupid not to rest players. You'd be stupid not to rest some.
I don't reckon.
Yeah, but they got another week off.
got a double bye.
They're going to have 2
No,
weeks off.
But I understand that. But them having to hit out on the G against Melbourne, the other last round, gave them a good feel for, because it was a blowout and they know that they can heavily score, and it wasn't a blowout in regards to where Melbourne pantsed them. So Freo know they can play there and they can just tweak a few little things. So it could be in our favour playing at Marvel, Freo. But the other thing as well too, we've got to give credit to Michael Voss as well too, yeah, because under Voss we were 1-8, yeah. It's that one game that we won under Voss that has given us this fight.
Richmond,
this
bro.
wild
It's
card.
Richmond. It's Richmond, bro.
But if we lost that, we wouldn't be here.
Come on, Morris. What are you talking about? See you later. Boss cost us the season.
Boss
cost us the season, man. Come on, man.
Exactly, bro.
Come on.
These blokes
Enough
took
of that
the bait.
bloke. That bloke's
Both
done.
of them took the
They
bait.
took the
That
bait
bloke
hard.
is
The
done.
bait.
Seriously, I'm over that bloke.
Morris is the definition of raging bait.
I've known this guy for how many years? Every now and again, he still fucking gets me, bro. Every now and again, he gets me.
Cheeky bugger.
Hang on a minute. Morris was actually serious because remember he was saying he was going to coach to the end of the year. Wasn't he going to go on next year? You were thinking they were going to sign him?
No.
So you can't be lying. You can't be. Which one is it? Was they going to sign him up for next year or not?
Hey, Roberto.
That's what I was hearing from you.
Chef Jack, I need you to jump on, Chef Jack, please.
Hey.
Jump on.
Rob, that was your mate Andy that said that.
That was-
I
think it was both of you, wasn't it? It was both of you, maybe. I don't know.
Hey,
Mate.
Morris was #1 Voss supporter.
Number one Voss supporter.
I did back him, but
Yeah.
I also said that we're going to finish between 6 and 10 at the start of the year. How we got there doesn't matter. We
Oh,
got there.
come on.
Yeah.
You weren't getting there with Voss. Sorry.
No
It
way.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
way.
Did we get there? Did we get there?
No way.
Come on. This is a
Pull your head in, Morris.
that's
For fuck's
nonsense
sake,
talk.
pull your head in,
That's
mate.
nonsense talk. That's nonsense talk.
Stop talking.
We were going to
nonsense,
get to
Morris.
6 to 10. That's nonsense. I don't know. Mate, this guy. I don't know what you're talking about. We were still going to get there 6 to 10th. How? With Voss, we were going to get there 6 to 10th.
No, it doesn't
How?
matter.
How are you going to?
The great
It doesn't
man
matter how
himself,
we got
Jay Taylor, a great friend of the podcast. He's a Melbourne supporter. If we, the D's, win, we're sitting in the top 4 with the Hawks playing last. Yep. Gorn versus no English. Bont still out. Good night. He's right. I can't see Melbourne dropping that.
Yeah.
Not at
I
the
really
G.
can't.
Dogs have. I don't think even the dogs know where the G is. They might need maps.
Nah.
They rarely ever play there, huh?
Yeah.
We just have to beat Fremantle. Dogs are not beating Melbourne.
Exactly. We beat Freo, and then the AFL gets their money. They get their
That's
entire
right.
money's worth with the Carlton Collingwood final. That's it.
The AFL
but-
probably tells
they get a
Freo,
massive
hey,
pressure.
rest Tracy, rest Pierce after those knocks last week. It's okay.
Exactly.
Don't worry about the memo we
Even
sent.
young, rest and young. But even if you go back to last year, okay, take away Rankin, all right. Collingwood were cooked at the end of last year, right? They beat Adelaide in Adelaide in the final. Adelaide are gettable. And the way we've been playing, all right, we can beat anybody. If you look at and just Josh Fraser's era speaks. We sit second on the ladder from Fraser taking the reins, but it's all the key indicators in regards to the stats and that where we sit. We sit basically top 4 in nearly every key indicator that determines a top side. And look, we're punching with the best, boys.
Nice. Rob's gone.
He's had enough.
I think he's gone to check.
He's had enough of Morris's shit rage rate.
He'll be back.
We've never sussed Josh Fraser's capabilities in Adelaide Oval against Adelaide, so you never know.
That's right.
He's I've got just horrible memories of that oval, that place against Adelaide. Against Freo was great. That win there was great a couple of years ago.
Do you remember the one we went to, Georgie?
Yep, the first gather round.
The first gather round. That was, but it was such a build up because it was the first gather round. The buzz outside the stadium was amazing. The whole carnival they did, and then
were we flying?
Yeah,
we
were doing well.
Loss.
Yeah.
It was our first loss.
We were 4-0, I think. Yeah. They after the first quarter, they just blitzed us.
Yeah,
and they made us look like
10 goals in the first quarter.
They made us look like concrete.
Look, I think there was a lot of pressure on that Bulldogs game. We didn't play our best, but I think we just had to get a result out of that game because then the media would have started again. Oh, see, they want to make finals. They get booted. They lose. So you could see there was a bit of pressure on the kicks and the handballs. They were missing their targets, but we got through. We were 2 goals down and we came back.
The great man, Chef Jack, the karaoke king. How are you, my friend?
Thank you very much. How's everyone going? All right.
Good, bro.
Very happy.
Talk to us.
Hey,
Talk
Carl.
to us,
Hey,
bro.
Carl. Actually, can I just say something with Carl? Did you know I did RC for years and years? My first RC was in 1982, Tamea Super Champ.
Fuck, I'll steal my dad's ball bags.
Tamea, I'm old, bro. I'm old. Tamea Super Champ, mate. Had an RC channel for years and years.
Fucking hell, pretty cool.
Yeah,
What's left of it?
I still got it, but I don't upload any RC video. I gave up. I retired from RC, mate. I spent too much money. I was into the planes though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then I went into the quads, and then I went into the trucks, and oh no, look at this bloke here.
What's this, an orgy? Why's there fucking 9 people on?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not, man? Why not?
I'm not complaining.
Before we talk, Cam, you got to let Atush speak.
Nah, fuck that.
That's the rule. No interrupting.
The prop king. First, it was the hard hat.
Where's the belt? Where's the belt?
The belt. Oh, the pen's out. The pen is out.
Morris is flipping his pen.
Hey, Rocco, how you doing, Rocco? Hey, Petra.
This is fantastic.
Petra Khan's one of the best blokes, best supporters around. Petra Khan, I'll tell you right now.
Well, I've actually got a Morris pen. Look at this, a replica. Look at that. Now I can go like that too. I think we should drop Cooper Lord.
That's a Morris.
Hey, Atush.
What's going on?
How you feeling about Jesse?
Great. He's going to be under a great system next year and all that. If he doesn't play, bro. I don't give a shit. He'll find a way in.
No, I'm just asking. Like, do you think
it's a fucking loaded question? Shut up.
Do you think he'll make it?
Tush knows. Tush knows not to take the bait.
Do I think he'll make it? Well, he's re-signed for 2 years, Morris, so he'll be here until the end of 2028. That is my final statement.
Will he play?
Yeah, you think so?
And Chef Jack, Lucas Camporelli, yesterday in the twos. What a game!
But they're not gonna play him. They don't play him or his brother. They won't play him, mate.
Why?
Not this year.
No, Give them. If they stay at the club, give them a couple of years, mate.
You think another couple of years?
I reckon a couple of years. Yes.
No.
I reckon. Yep. I reckon so. You wait and see.
Why?
They need development. You got to develop, brother.
Yeah, but that's what everyone said about.
If we lose anyone.
Yes, that's
what
true.
everyone said about Billy Wilson.
Yeah, that's true. Well, how long did Billy Wilson was in the VFL?
What do you mean? Not long. Billy Wilson had 2 games.
But what is wrong with keeping them in the VFL until they're properly ready? If you've got players playing well,
right, Rob. You're spot on.
Why would you rush people?
Spot on, Robert. That's what I'm saying.
Why do we have to play 18 and 19-year-olds, 50 of them? Why do we have to play 50 of them?
But we're not rushing.
Hawthorn did not have one debutant last year. Not one.
Not one?
This year they had 7.
And
they've had 7 so far.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They're top
they
4.
didn't have one.
No, they won't play. They won't play.
They're top 4.
Yeah,
what about
you got to hold players till they're properly ready.
Correct.
Brisbane in 24 were forced to play kids, and they won the flag, and they uncovered Logan Morris, Kai Lohman, and some others because
they already had won a premiership though. They had already won a premiership.
No, they won their first premiership in 2024.
Yeah, they were grand finalists the year before.
Yeah, but they weren't. But they. Okay, so
they're coming into a great final already.
They make it to the top, and then you start adding players. Like you don't just play players for the sake of playing them. I don't know. It's like
that's exactly right. Exactly right.
No, but we're not saying that. But what I've been saying, especially with Ben Camporelli, right? You can't go all season and perform at a great level in the twos and not warrant a game.
They were shit up until 6 games ago. They've won 5 of their last 6. Ever since Boss got sacked and Fraser was moved to the head coach, and then he started liaisoning with what the game plan is, and they're playing like the ones are playing now. You watch the handball game, you watch it.
Yeah, but Ben always played well.
Ben's disposal is shit. Come on, man.
Let me change the question. Who are you taking out?
That's right. That's the question.
Cooper Lord.
No, I'm not.
No, why are you taking him out? No way, man. Come on.
Dirksen for Lewis Young. Dirksen for Lewis Young.
George, I'm not saying that this week you got to drop someone. What I'm saying, moving forward, the way our club needs to operate, like let's say last year, right? A prime example was when Charlie and Harry were both out injured. It was a prime opportunity for us to have tried Lemmy. Okay, the guy was on a bit of a goal kicking spree at that time, where we got rid of someone without knowing their true capability. What I don't want, and what I want the club to do, all right, moving forward, is to actually give these guys their due right to get a game, all right, when it's warranted.
Let me stop you there, Morris. I want to go back to George's question. No. I just want to go back because it's all good and well.
Well, someone said it in the chat. Someone said that in the chat.
It's all good and well to say, yep, they deserve a game. All right, cool. They probably do deserve a game. But who would you take out if things are going like they are right now? Next year,
at the moment now. No. They got to fight. They got to fight for it, right?
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying.
At the moment now. But if you what I'm trying to say, if you rewind 12 weeks ago, all right, you never would have brought in Billy Wilson. You would have gone back to the well and given Saad a run. You would have played Holland's back there and changed our system again, right? What I'm trying to say is they gave Billy Wilson an opportunity, all right, to show his worth, and he's come out firing.
But that's under Fraser though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about now. Yeah. We've got another kid that I believe is better than Billy Wilson, And I was glad last week they named him as an emergency. Charleston is one.
No way. How can you say he's better than Billy Wilson? Come on, man.
All right.
How can you say if he's better than Billy Wilson? What's he doing in the twos?
What do you mean?
Well, he's not playing. He's not playing. If you're saying he's better,
He was,
why isn't he in the
he
first?
was injured for a while. Why?
Oh, heck,
Because
listen.
he's got to wait his turn. But Charleston.
Come on, man. Come on.
All right.
Come on, bro.
Mate,
Come on,
there's
bro.
one change happening.
Come
next
on,
year.
bro.
Someone's going to make room for Cody Walker. That's so you can park Camporelli and the rest because Cody Walker's coming in. They're playing him in the VFL in front of time because he's got what it takes straight off the bat. He's the Ashcroft. He's Jagger Smith style. You know what I mean? Ben Camporelli is not. Either is his brother. They're just not. There's people in front of him, but we need him to develop in the twos. Who it might be 20 years old, 21 before he gets a game. I don't know.
I'm with you on Walker, Rob. I think he comes in, he probably gets a wing or he gets a role that he wants. Look, he's training with the guys. He's got his own locker. He's part of the club already.
Yeah, and Carroll's got to come in as well. Yeah, Carroll is the other one that'll be as soon as he's fit, he's straight back up. That's why guys like Cottrell and these guys, they're under the pump, mate. Cottrell
goes straight out. Cottrell goes straight out.
Don't even mention Cottrell to me, mate. I'm never a fan of that guy.
You know, he was lazy yesterday. I don't know where he was half the time.
He can go do his fancy dancing somewhere else, mate.
I don't like Cottrell either. But you can't say he's been bad.
He was shit yesterday.
You can't say he's been bad. He hasn't been good.
He was shit yesterday, mate.
Let me flip it a little bit because it's not all that bad. What do you guys think of the Doggies game? We're in finals. Let's go a little bit more positive, please.
No, fuck this. I'm not positive.
No,
I'm watching this.
Hey, Dogs came out, man. Dogs came out yesterday. They wanted to win yesterday. They wanted to prove a point that they don't need Bontempelli. Mate, Ed Ridges, mate, he played a game. He was out of his skin.
Yeah, that guy's a superstar. He's a superstar, that guy.
Yeah, but he's a ringer.
Yeah, but they've been
What's a ringer?
They've been
no Dale, no English, no Darcy, and no Bond. I mean, credit to them. I mean, we're talking the 4 out of the best top 6 players. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Nah, that Richardson, mate, that guy, he's a superstar. That guy, mate, he's a rabbit.
The commentator.
What comment? What are you talking about?
Matthew Richardson.
Where's this bloke, mate? Where are you? What planet are you on, mate?
You said.
What planet are you on? Where are you, bro? Bro.
Who's this Richardson?
Hey, wait. Amal, هذا منيك هذا.
Amal don't understand one word you said.
Amal's not Lebanese.
But he knows what maniac means. Morris, where you going, brother? What are you doing? What are you doing? Morris, stop watching. Morris, stop watching 3RW.
Who's Richardson? You said Richardson.
Richards, sorry, Ed Richards for Bulldogs.
Oh, I didn't know who Richardson was.
I said Richards for Bulldogs. He ripped us apart, mate. He completely destroyed us, mate.
Fun fact: we drafted O'Brien instead of Richards.
Yeah, well, that was brought up earlier today. That was brought up last night. What a show last night, Atush. Andy, where were you, brother? Where were you, Andy? You missed out, bro.
I don't understand. Where was I?
Where were you yesterday, bro?
I was at the game. I don't know.
No, last night.
What channel? I wasn't invited.
Yeah, it was me. It was me. It was a great show, Atush. Great show, mate. No, Morris. Morris was there. Sorry.
Oh wow!
Fucking hell, Morris! You gonna take that, bro?
Morris was there. Morris was there. He was there for a little bit in the chat there. We're on Damo's channel.
Who?
Damo, Blue Baker's Edge.
Nice. I don't know who that is.
You don't know Damo, really?
On your Damo. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't watch content, bro. I know us. I know Terry from Blue Broad. I know the Jumper Punch. I don't.
That's it.
And Tush, the great man.
Pommy.
That's it.
Pommy. Yeah. There you go. Fuck, I know a few. I'm just going to list them all.
And
Hey,
Moose,
Oh,
you know,
is my microphone too loud? Whoop, I put my microphone
Yeah, bro,
down.
you're
it's
turning.
too loud.
All right, boys. Quick question: how do we feel about Josh Fraser being appointed head coach? One word. Morris, I'll start with you. You know what? 3 words. Make it interesting. 3 words.
You're going to give him an hour to answer?
satisfied,
Yep.
anxious,
Yep.
and
Anxious? What the f-
Let him answer, mate.
what's rewarding.
Rewarding. I like it. Rob.
Mate, just fantastic.
Nice.
Now you got another 2 words.
That's all I need to. I don't know. He's been fantastic all year.
Fantastic times 3.
Jack, go on.
Hard to,
I'm gonna use Andy's words here. You want 3 words? Culture,
3.
culture, and culture.
Thank you.
He's bringing culture back to this club.
100%.
Thank you.
That's what he's done. He's bringing
Atush,
culture back. That's all
3
I need
words.
to know.
Is football 1 word or 2 words? I don't know. Finals
1 word.
football. That's all. No, it's 3 words now. 2 words. So finals
Done.
football. Also, can I say Chef Jack and Morris argue like an old married couple? That's
Not arguing, bro. No, he's not. Mate, we're not arguing. He's asking. Mate, there's a whole heap of people on the panel. He's asking me questions.
Cam, 3
I
words.
know, Morris.
How vulgar am I allowed to be?
Say whatever you want, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Cam was out.
Nice.
Yeah.
demonetized.
Georgie, 3 words.
Let's go grounded.
Ooh.
Let's go standards. And how do I put this in 1 word? I don't know how to say, like, what's that 1 word I'm after when you push someone to the limit? Yeah, there's 1 word for it.
Bush him.
Funnel?
A what?
Funnel.
Bro,
No,
look at
no,
our heads. Look at our
it's
heads.
more-
There's probably
it's-
3 brain cells between all of us right
It's
now.
more so, there's a word I'm after, and I can't quite pick it. Okay, but I feel like he gets the best out of many individuals. That's the
I
word I'm
like
looking for. But yeah, standards, and I feel like he's grounded. So that's me.
Mommy's comment.
No.
What the fuck, bro? Jeez. Can't a man wear a sleeveless shirt around here? Fuck, man.
Cam, I will say, Cam, if you grow the hair out a little bit more, you'd make a ripper Mick Foley.
Oh, it's a shout.
Hey,
What the
Speaking of
fuck?
Mr. Stocko.
Cam,
Jesus, man. Catch a strays.
Cam, I want to ask the most serious question that's been asked tonight, all right? Have you worn that top to shape up to a tush?
No.
What?
Oh, I just like wearing
Amal.
sleeveless shirts.
Amal, 3 words.
Oh, we love you, Cam.
Oh, happy, comfortable, but anxious.
Mm,
Just about the next couple of games. That's all.
mm.
What are you anxious about?
I'd much rather play in Melbourne than.
No, I'm
Adelaide.
talking about Josh Fraser.
Nah,
Well, that's
just
Josh
we're not
Fraser's
talking
appointment.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm talking.
That's it. That's all it is. It's
Is that your
Josh
cat,
Fraser.
Morris?
You got a pussy on your screen.
Sorry? Yeah.
Carl, 3 words.
Stick it now.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, look.
What?
Culture, definitely culture. Deserved and resilient. They're the 3 words that's how I feel about Josh Fraser and his qualities. So he's instilled culture.
I like
He's a
it.
very, very resilient man. I still go back to his dad passing away and then coaching. 2 days
That's
later.
phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
Against
Like,
the
that is-
two-time reigning premiers, and to coach at that level, hats off to him.
Yeah.
And deserved. Like he's earned.
Do
he's
you
earned
think?
it.
Do you think that at that period of time, do you think the players for that game had like more incentive for him?
I don't think he spoke about it.
No, the players knew. The players knew.
Okay.
The players knew about it.
Okay.
You
So
could
you
see.
think-
You could
So
see.
you think
Jago,
the play?
he got behind it.
But
The
it was
players had
like-
more incentive for that to win that game because of what happened.
Possibly.
It doesn't take anything away from it though.
No, it doesn't. No.
It was kept low key because they wore the armbands last week for his dad.
Did they not wear them against Brisbane?
No.
No, they didn't.
Because
Okay.
it wasn't mentioned in the press that it was after. It was afterwards that it came
What?
out publicly.
I want to ask you guys.
That click sound, Gavin, is Morris playing with his pen.
Stop clicking your pen, Morris.
I'm not clicking my pen.
Is that what you're doing under the table? Clicking your pen?
I think it's just clicking
He's clicking his
pencil.
cat's arsehole.
What the fuck?
While we're in the chat, give us your 3 words for Fraser, just really quickly. I'm seeing some left field ones in the chat, but give us your 3 words. Hit the like button once you're there. Sorry, Morris, carry on.
Yeah. I want to ask you guys a question, right? And it's a serious question. So we know, publicly speaking, in the public, right? Fraser only came out last week saying that he wants the job, and he presented 2 days after. All right. We know that Fraser said his presentation wasn't a 2-day presentation that he did. That it's a presentation that he's had for years, right? So the ambition of being a head coach one day, you always got like your, what do you call it, George? That screen, that thing that you the
Fishbone diagram.
The fishbone diagram.
The 5 whys.
Yeah.
Track out the 5 whys.
But what my question is, so if Fraser officially put his hat in the ring last week, call it Tuesday, and presented on the Thursday, and if it is true where the club do announce him tomorrow as senior coach,
They already have announced him today.
no,
There'll be a press conference tomorrow.
Didn't they already announce it?
Yeah, there's a press conference tomorrow.
Not officially, no.
Well, the club puts something up on Instagram.
Yeah,
The club-
Carlton Football Club has.
It's
No,
different.
Yeah, the Facebook page put up a post with all the coaches that gave it
Yeah,
away. It had
that's
Fraser.
enough.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it
okay.
hasn't. Yeah, but what my question?
Yeah, and there's a hoodie. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Have we gone through the process?
Doesn't matter.
Well, and I'm all
Does-
for
it-
Fraser. I said that I wanted Fraser because he's when I all the weeks in. That's his resume, right?
hmm
But my question is, like, have they done their process?
They probably have, but it depends what they value more. You can listen to like James Kelly be like, "I'm a really good coach," all you want, but I've said this before. Fraser's presentation to the club will just be like, "Look at the last 13 weeks." Like he doesn't have to say much. He just puts on fucking KO bites, bro, like minis of all the games. So it's not like he has to come there and like really present himself. Like he's already done it. This was his audition. This was his interview. The last 3 months. So I don't care. Like I was big on the process. I was big on like, we have to do it properly.
Well,
I don't give a shit
care
anymore.
either.
Yeah, like he's the man. He is the
See,
man.
I
You can't
care.
deny him.
See, I care. I don't
No, you
know
don't.
if they've done a process or not.
Yeah.
But I care if they didn't do a process.
You
Because-
very safely say they have though, because
And
look
they
at the
have. They
candidates.
have.
Look
They
at
have.
the, look at the
Yeah.
candidates. None of the
Yeah.
candidates are senior coaches.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to go through a process.
Yeah. So for me,
Yeah.
like if it comes out in 3 years that they never did a process and we're just lingering around the top 10, we're lingering between say 10 or between 8 and 14. If we're still in that middle range in 3 years and we find out that, hey, we actually didn't do a process. I don't think they'd ever admit it though.
You'd be filthy.
Then I'd be spewing.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of sacking Voss and bringing in Graham Wright and bringing in Chris Davies to get things and do things right. So I'd be spewing. I like Josh Fraser. I love him. But regardless of his current record, I don't care. If he's not the best person to take us into the next 10 years, then we shouldn't get him, you know? So I'm trusting that there has been a process. Because if there hasn't, then I don't think we've done the right thing. Regardless of what he does.
Do you trust the players next year?
Nope. The players have to earn our trust back. These players, the core leadership anyway, has had Brendan Bolton sacked, has had David Teague sacked, has had Michael Voss sacked. So this core playing group, for me, I love them. We all love them. We all love them when they're up and about. But they haven't earned shit yet. You know? Like we're always holding coaches accountable. There's no turning back from this now. There's nowhere to hide now. You know? They switched it on as soon as Voss left. And if their response to that has put Josh Fraser in this position, then they are also as accountable as anybody else at the club.
Can I say something? You just named those three blokes, right? I'll tell you what, they're three pretty shit coaches to mentor a group of young, what we thought were going to be champions. Now that you're reading out these names, and we had a young Cripps, we had a young Walsh, we had a young Curnow and Mackay in that, we gave them, their development was put under these three. Teague was crap. Sorry, Teague was rubbish. How he got appointed, I have no idea. Right? Even his assistant coaching wasn't even a good resume. Like, how did he get the coach? Because Bolton, he was under Clarkson for a few years, right? But he was still a very young coach, very young. You know what I mean? Voss was a rehash coach, and he was a last-minute thing after the whole Alistair Clarkson fell through. I mean, they weren't really settled on him. They interviewed him 3 times to convince themselves of it. This guy, he's been around. And you know what? He's been at Carlton. Graham Wright took him over to Collingwood. You know, he's been under McRae. He's honed his craft there with reserves teams and stuff like that. And he's come back to us, and he's applied what he's learned. And, mate, we have beaten good teams after he took over. It wasn't like we played North Melbourne 3 times and Essendon 3 times and Richmond 3 times. He only played Essendon and Richmond and West Coast once each, right? The rest of the teams, they were all fighting for a top 8 spot, or they were top 4 teams. And he beat them. I mean, the Hawthorn game, that was torrential downpour. I don't know how we would have started. That game might have changed a bit better. And the Collingwood game, we went in there with a 20-year-old ruckman. Mackay went down in the first 5 minutes. We had no Wiedering. We lost Cherry in the second quarter. And really, we could have still won that game. And the rest, we've nailed. I don't know, man. This guy, to me, he's been around the traps. He's coached on his own. He's had his own teams, you know?
You know what worries me, Rob?
And
You mentioned David Teague. Sorry, Morris. You mentioned David Teague. What worries me is that the same people that are chanting "We want Fraser" were chanting "Teague Train." That's why I don't care about the supporters. I don't care what I'm seeing on the field, because what we saw under David Teague in his tenure was good. We were seeing good things. So that's why, for me,
we were seeing good things, but I don't think it was like this. It was never this.
But we have a mature team now, so it's a bit different now. What I'm saying is, I don't trust the outside. So I'm trusting that they've got the right people making the right processes. Because if we're not, then it's all just a performance. Graham Wright, Chris Davies, Priestley, all that is just a performance. That's why I don't care how many wins Josh Fraser has. I don't care. I want prolonged success. I don't want 12 weeks, 13 weeks, 15 weeks. I want 10 years of competitiveness, not 12 weeks up, 12 weeks down, 6 weeks up, 6 weeks down. I want longevity. So for me, I don't like Teague got in because of pressure from supporters. You know, it was
Oh, look,
we were
I-
starving. We were starving.
Teague was player driven.
Fraser has
But
put the
also-
pressure. Fraser has put the pressure on all the supporters and everyone in the club to say, "Hang on." He's been saying every week. He hasn't been saying, "I want the job. Don't sign me up." He hasn't been saying any of that. This guy's been putting the pressure back on us and that day. Everyone settle down. You know what I mean? I'm trying to show you what I'm doing and what we're doing. And even the presser after the game, mate, he was fantastic. He wasn't happy, right? He even said, yeah, he even said the Wiedering thing didn't work exactly like he wanted. He goes, there's an issues there. So he can see that as well. It's not like Voss would have come back and praised the crap out of Wiedering. Yeah, he took good grabs, but it was,
Someone's mic is horrible.
But the difference on that, Rob, is the 13 weeks that Fraser's been in charge, and I'm a Fraser man, all right, is my job. It started, my job is to get the club in a better position. As the weeks go by, my job, okay, we're still not the finished product and we need to get better. All right? The club at the end of the year. All right? Now, it's his team. Yeah? So, he's the boss. So, he's going to start doing things.
That was frying me.
It was
differently. He's going to start doing things a little bit differently, right? His way. It's no longer.
The fuck's Cam doing, bro? The fuck is Cameron
I
doing?
was trying to sort out my mic. Trying to sort something.
You're upside down. It wasn't your mic, Jack's
Am I
mic.
down? Oh shit!
What the fuck's going on?
I just think what he's done with what he's been given, and I think Carl said earlier they threw him under a bus.
Yeah,
and look what he's produced.
Okay. Just before you go, Morris, just before you go, Andy, I want to talk to you specifically, right? I'm with you 100%. We're not inside the club. We can't see performances how they see them, right? And I want them to do the process, and we don't know shit, right? But you can see certain things with the eye test, right? You can always see certain things with the eye test. So under Voss, we play the same way every single way. We're currently playing, and the stats back it up, in a way that Carlton haven't played in the last 15 years. 15 years, right? So I know what you're saying with Fraser, and but I think you comparing him to Teague is fucking blasphemy, bro. Because Teague was 7. Because Teague was 7-4, and he didn't really do anything revolutionary. Fraser literally is playing. He's playing. Shut up, Morris. I'm talking. Fraser's literally playing in a way that hasn't happened. Fraser's playing.
I'm slapping you sideways.
I gotta run away from Morris next time I see him. I love you, Morris. I love you.
You're still gonna get slapped.
Nah, you can't catch me. I'm too quick.
Why are you muting me, Andy?
Because your mic.
It's not my mic. It's not my mic.
Yes, it is. It's your mic.
Nah, it's sorted now. It's sorted. It
It's
was
not my mic.
when I muted you, it stopped.
Really?
But now it's good. Now it's good.
Really? So you mute me, it stopped. How does that work?
No, I said now it's stopped. Jesus Christ!
Can I just
Go
say
on,
about
Atush?
Fraser?
Yeah.
He's done. Go, Tush.
What was I saying? Fraser's playing in a way that we haven't played for in 15 years. So he plays a possession style with scores off turnover. Bro, it's not even similar. It's not even comparable. So I think I understand what you're saying with the sentiment of Fraser and Teague. The fans got behind. There's similarities, but when you watch them play football, I know they're different lists, but it's two completely different sides.
100%, and I agree with you. But for me, again, I don't care about what's happening right now. I care about where we're going to be in 10 years. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely. It looks great, bro. It looks great. But there has to be a process instilled where we select the right guy for the future. And if that hasn't, bro, if they find Fraser out next year, you know, and we're 14th on the ladder again and things, because this side, bro, we've seen what this side is capable of. You know, like this side,
and that's what I'm talking about.
These players, bro. Again, you can't tell me that Wayne Britton was a shit coach. You can't tell me that Dennis Pagan was a shit coach. You can't tell me that Mick Malthouse was a shit coach.
Was the worst.
Brett Radden was a shit coach. Fucking all of them, bro. Like, all these people aren't shit coaches. They're not shit football people. And the culture at the club has destroyed so many great men over the last 30 years. So for me, I'm a fan of Fraser. I hope to God the club has done its due diligence and has taken the process seriously with him, and it's all good.
But what makes you say they haven't, Andy?
I'm not saying they haven't. The question was, would I be upset if they didn't do it? If they didn't go through the process? And yes, I would. Would it? Does it matter if I'm upset? Absolutely not. No one gives a fuck if Andy from fucking Glenroy is upset. But like, for me, I want the longevity of. I want a long coach, bro. I don't want to coach for another 3-4 years. You know, and then we're talking about sacking this bloke again, and then to come to find out, hey, we didn't actually go through a process. That's all I'm saying.
He is saying the right things.
You know, it looks like this is Graham Wright and Chris Davies. You know, they seem to be doing the right thing. I don't know. They've just got to trust what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's what they brought him in for.
Absolutely.
I trust them, Rob, but and whether we sign Graham, Kelly, or whatever. When I said before, like, anxious, the anxiety comes from, are the players going to buy in next year to the way they've brought in now? Or are they going to go back to their old prima donna ways, where if it gets going, if it gets too hard...
Who's having a wank?
I don't know. Like,
I can hear something.
It's like this shit, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. I know who it is.
Go
on. I'm not going to single them out, but yeah.
Nah.
Like,
Jack, stop moving your mic. I know you're holding it, but it makes this weird noise.
I'm not having a wank, but
I'm glad, Jack. Thank you.
Yeah. You said it
you know what?
Like you were
can't hear him.
That you weren't.
I can't hear him.
You know what? I'm amazed. I can't believe how much George is quiet. You know, get on you, George. I love you, brother.
On you, Jack.
I love you, brother.
I don't know, bro. Bloke's having a wank thinking about George. I don't know, bro.
Hey.
Oh, George. But Rob, do you get what I mean? Like, if the players crumble next year and don't want to toe the line, where does it leave us?
Yeah, but how's that? Like, how can we can't pick that at the moment, can we?
But it's happened in the past.
You can't think of it now. You can't. It's too. Like, you look at the body of work Fraser's done. You look at what he's saying, what he's doing.
I can't hear you.
Like,
all right, I can hear everyone.
Am I coming through?
Yeah.
I think it's
What the hell?
I think you're
That
on the
was so
delay,
funny.
Am I?
That was fantastic. So look, he's saying the right things after the game. Look at after the game. He visibly was like, we were shit. He said it. He said we were fucking shit. Right now, he comes out. He says we still have to. Him and Davies are saying we've got to go attack the draft. We've got to go attack the free agency. We still need players to actually complete this list. We're not there yet. They understand where they are. They understand our capabilities. Everything he's done at this point is very, very...
Who's watching Monday Blues in the background?
Yeah, someone's got YouTube on.
That's
Who has YouTube on? Stop me. Stop me. Why are you going on?
Oh, for fuck's sake, what's going on, man?
This is
It's Rob.
It's not me, man. What are you
It's
doing?
Robert.
Why are you muting me, mate? Is it going from here to Timbuktu, mate? What's the matter with you?
No, I think
Oh.
Yeah, Rob.
yeah, everything that he's doing, everything that he's saying has been spot on, right? It's been what we've been crying out for the
100%.
longest time. For the longest time, we've been said we just want someone to. So us as a group of fans, we all have very similar thoughts on Carlton, expectations on Carlton. We want the bar to be higher. We want the expectations
Correct.
and the bar to be set higher.
That's
Don't
right.
accept mediocrity anymore. Don't just
That's
go
right,
and clap.
yes.
Mate, in the past, I'm not going to have a go at Voss, but Voss would have clapped for that draw, and yeah, that was fucking fantastic. No, Fraser demands more. He's expecting more of the players out of each
Well,
and
you
every
saw-
one of those players.
You saw the shot of him after the game. He was pissed off. He was pissed. They put a shot of him, and he was pissed off, mate. You could
Yeah,
probably
you could
read
see.
him.
You could see he was mouthing the words "we were shit."
Yeah, he
Like,
wasn't happy.
He knew we
wasn't
were
happy.
shit. Yeah.
So all these things that we're seeing, his body of work, the game style, mid-season with the same resources he had, the switch that he's done, you've got to be really optimistic for next year. You have to, like, you got to look at it and say, actually, everything that we've seen so far, you don't want to wish upon a downfall or look for something to pick on or whatnot. There's going to be ups and downs. You know what? I don't want to hear what I don't want to hear. Going into wildcard, what I don't want to hear going into preseason, oh, we might lose a game or two, or oh, we're here to make friends. No, fuck that. And I think under Fraser, I don't think we're going to hear any of that. We're not going to have someone come out and say, we're going to lose a few games. I reckon Fraser will fucking cave their head in. He's got that mentality to him. You get that hoodie, you'll strangle him with his hoodie.
I think that's Graham Wright too. I think Graham Wright as well won't tolerate that. I think his presence around the club demands a bit better. And look, the culture, the change, has been culture driven. So, we've got people like Travis Boak at the club. At the start of the year, we're like, what's this guy, head of culture or whatever the title is?
Made up.
He's done his ACL, by the way.
He did. But man, it's working. The culture is there. We wanted to see change and shift, and we're seeing it. So
I think also that there's onus
Positivity.
on us though. There's onus on us as well though. Like I'm aware of like the old Carlton whatever, and I'm not one of those like spiritual guys or whatever. But I think the playing group plays off the energy of us a lot. Like at least for mine. I don't know about for yours. Shut up, Pommy in the chat. But like you can't bring old emotion. It's like a relationship, yeah. Like let's say you just got out of the relationship with like a fucking toxic bitch, bro, and she beats the fuck out of you, whatever, right? You can't bring that baggage into a
I'm
new
right where I
relationship.
want to be, brother.
Don't worry, all right. But for mine, let's be. But for mine, right?
You shouldn't call women that, by the way.
Oh, really, Morris?
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Have you got something to say, Morris?
Don't. Next topic.
Don't.
Yeah.
But no,
That's
you
right.
can't bring it in. This is a new Carlton. It's a new coach. It's the same list, but it's a different way we're playing. So you got to be somewhat. You got to back these boys until they give you a reason not to. So it's okay to be scared or
Cuz
whatever. But I don't want to
They've
hear.
given
this.
us multiple reasons not to. So
Not
for
under
me,
pressure.
I don't care who it's under, bro. They
Yeah, but it's a different club.
once upon a time they played fatigue. Once upon a time they played for Voss.
But never like this.
Because we've got
I'm
better
telling
talent.
you, never like this. No, we
We've
don't.
got
It's the
better
same list Voss had. It's an
No, I'm
arguably
talking
worse list than 2 years ago.
I'm talking about when Voss took over in 2022.
Yeah, it's a worse list than then. Right now. It is.
I
bro.
don't
Come
know,
on.
bro. I don't know. I don't know if it's a worse list because we're playing different football, so it's hard to gauge.
Are you saying we're a worse list now than 2022?
Me? Yes.
How do you
What?
find that?
What? Tom DeConing and Silvani?
Tom
Well,
DeConing,
yeah.
Silvani, Charlie Curnow. We had Jack.
Charlie Curnow hadn't played. Charlie Curnow just came back.
I don't
Curnow
care. He was on the
didn't play
list
for
and
2.5 years.
Okay, but he
Didn't
won a
play for
Coleman in
2.5
2022.
years.
But he won a Coleman in 2022.
Yeah, okay.
Did he not?
Cripps won.
Cripps won a Brownlow.
22, 20,
Correct.
24.
Yeah. So Cripps was probably better then than he's better now, right? Than he is now. So I don't think it's a crazy discussion.
Is Cripps a better leader now?
He definitely isn't having the same form he did 3 years ago. No, I don't give a
He's
shit
a
about
better
leadership.
leader. But no, he's
Maybe,
a better leader.
but- I'm talking about the list individually, Morris.
I don't know.
If you-
I think
if you-
you're giving too much credit to this to these players, bro, who don't deserve our trust, bro. Fuck them, bro. How many
bro,
fucking times do these cunts buckle, bro? These cunts,
They do.
bro.
No, I'm with you.
No. Let me fucking lose it now. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Kane Corns, bro. Kane Corns called us fucking weak, and we beat St Kilda, and all of a sudden, cuz it's all good. Doggies come in, bro. They got no fucking Bontempelli, no Tim English, and we play like little hoes for 3 fucking quarters, bro. We're mentally weak still, bro. We're still mentally weak. We haven't gotten over our fucking demons, bro. Put anybody in charge. If this isn't right, doesn't matter how good the list is. Doesn't matter how bad the list is. If this isn't right, the first time of shit going against us, bro, we're going to fucking crumble, bro. I don't trust these guys yet. They haven't earned my trust yet. The first chance we got to play Collingwood, we buckled. We came out like bitches, bro. And we played like hoes for 4 quarters against them. You know what I mean? So for me, bro, this team hasn't earned my trust yet. I don't trust them to be able to withstand an entire season of ups and downs. So, yeah, it's all good now, bro. It's glamorous. It's all glittery and shit. But what have they done? What have they done, bro, to gain prolonged trust? Nothing. They're doing their fucking jobs, bro. They needed a better coach. You know what? We got you a better coach. You got your coach sacked? No worries, bro. Done. We got you a coach now. So let's see what they do. In 2 years' time, cuz, if we come out, bro, and we win, I'm not talking about winning 2-3 finals. They could go all the way to a prelim again, bro. I still don't trust them. I need a chunk. I need 3 years, bro. 4 years. Show me consistency. I don't want to see where we lose 6-7 games again. And then, bro, like, we capitulate so much, bro. So much. There are little seeds of positivity. Absolutely, bro. You don't win 12 games by being like completely void of mental strength. But I don't trust that they're not going to buckle. This team has achieved fuck all, bro. Fuck all. We've done nothing. We've had a good run, but we had good runs against with Michael Voss too. So for me, this playing list has had so many people, bro.
He's putting me to sleep.
Yeah, well, fuck, bro. You fucking do what you want on your own show, bro. If for me, cuz this team has fucking. We sit there when they're doing good, bro. We're fucking right up there, cuz. Yeah, we're gonna win the flag. We're gonna do this. Yeah, and I'm part of it, bro. I get sucked in too. But realistically speaking, they've achieved fucking nothing, bro. I hope to God it works, and I'm backing it, and I am backing it. But I will not accept that this team deserves trust. They've gotten rid of too many great men. This club as a whole has gotten rid of too many great men over the last 25, 30 years. Just because we're on a run doesn't mean that they're forgiven. You know what I mean? I've watched this team capitulate over and over. So once I see a block of games, they can get my trust. And again, my trust doesn't mean shit to them, bro. I'm just a fucking dirty lebo from the area. But they have to earn trust back before I can say, yep, this is the right thing. This is what we're doing. This is the right way. And I'm sorry to fucking bore yous, but I'm not going to cop that this list is fucking magic all of a sudden, bro. I'm not copping that, bro. Josh Fraser, this Messiah complex is so fucked, bro. It's what's held us back for so long. So for me, whatever happens, happens. And I hope to God it goes well. And I'm backing that it goes well.
Mate.
I'm backing it.
It's not magic.
But I hope to God, like, these players actually learn and they gain that mental strength. Because every single player on an AFL list can play football. But if you're not right up there, doesn't matter who's in charge. Because when the waves come, we fucking drown. And we've shown we drown heavy. So 2-3 years, let's see what this list can do. Until then, bro, the jury's out for me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You know,
I agree.
Like, if you have a look at Collingwood, right, you go through their list and you kind of turn around and say they've got no good young talent, right? But they're starting to blood some of these kids, and because they've bought into a system, they get that 20% better, if it makes sense. And I think that's what me and Andy are trying to say. Are the players going to buy in to the system wholeheartedly, whether it be Fraser, Cully, or whatever? Or is it just a sugar hit for them? Hey, 2026 is out the way. All right, let's start 2027. You know, and hey, you know what? Let's all be friends again. You know, like, is the hunger going to be there?
You don't know.
Burning.
We don't know. Yeah, no, we don't know. And I'm with
but-
Andy here. Like, it's like they don't have our trust here. But again, I just don't think, like you were saying, there's a magical list. It's not a magical list. We're not like, it's not like we're fucking smashing teams by other than the Brisbane game by like 60 points every week. But it's just sustainable. That's what it is for me. And like, it's not like blindly giving them trust. If you don't want to give them trust, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, until this list gives you a reason not to. And I know it's the same list. Until this system, until these players under this coach give you a reason not to, you got to just back them. Like, I'm not saying you have to like say we're winning the flag. I say that for comedic effect. I know I just broke character there, but you can just back them. I feel like we have to back them because how many times? But I don't want to go back to going to games and Brody Kemp lines up to goal and you hear the murmurs again. Like, that shit fries me, bro. That shit, and the players feed off it. They feel it, you know.
But Atush, that's what me and Andy are trying to say. That's up to Brody Kemp. So Brody Kemp, like, we've changed on Brody Kemp, hey, you know what? We're not going to bag you this and that, right? But it's now up to Brody Kemp in the off season
to improve,
to work on his deficiencies. If he's hungry, he's going to do it. If he's going to be, you know what? It is what it is. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I just don't think complacency exists under this coach. Like
we don't know that yet. We don't know that yet, though.
In this like little time period we have, we can't say that. In the sample size, I know it's small.
That's why we enjoy it. That's why we can enjoy it.
100%. Yeah,
but you know why you can't? Because at the end of the day, this is reality, right? And this is the corporate world, all right? Michael Voss, whether you say he got sacked or he resigned, all right? Fraser got put in as interim, all right? The blowtorch is no longer on the coaching staff. The blowtorch is on the players, all right? Now, with that blowtorch being thrown on the players, they've performed under an interim coach, all right? A good interim coach, all right? Next year, there isn't going to be a blowtorch on the players. It's a fresh, clean slate. What me and Andy are saying is, do you trust them to come out with that same intensity, that hunger, that want? Do you know what I mean? That representation of the Carlton monogram. Or, hey, you know what? We lost this week, there's next week.
My issue isn't with Josh Fraser. I think Josh Fraser's fantastic.
Yeah,
I think he is absolutely fantastic. And what we've been able to see this year has been amazing, and I'm loving it. I don't trust that these players aren't going to fall out with Josh Fraser. Maybe he's a bit too hard on him. I don't know what the issue is, bro. Maybe he gets a bit complacent because it's his first time coaching, and that shit might happen. I don't trust that the players aren't going to fall out of love with him like they did with Michael Voss. Because 22, 23, they were fighting for him, bro. They were playing. So my issue is Josh Fraser, I love him. You know? I love everything he's about. I don't trust the playing group long term just yet. That's all I'm saying. They haven't earned that. This team, like, we can't, it shouldn't just be based on a 12-week block.
I don't think you have to, Andy. I don't think you have to.
What?
Andy.
What?
Fellas, I'm out. My eyes are fucking each other. You enjoy the rest of the night.
Nice.
See you later.
Love you.
Sick it out.
See you, Carl.
But by the way, chat. How you going?
Rob, what were you saying?
I don't think you can hear you.
There might be a delay. There might be a delay on his end.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
There's a big delay. Go out, come back in.
Yeah, put the link up. I'll come back in.
The thing which I've seen actually, Andy, to your point, is what Fraser's done this year with certain players. I'm not talking maybe it's behavioural or trust or whatnot, but you talk about we haven't spoken about selection integrity as much as any previous year as well. He's got his people. He's not gifting games, and if you don't fit into his system or the way he plays, you're out. Right, you're in the VFL. You're out. So you might have some of those players, Andy, where you know they don't like his approach, they don't appreciate his approach, they don't partake in that culture or the standards that he sets. I think from what we've already seen, you'll be on the outer. You will be on the outer that if that's the case. So whether that be the end of this year, whether that be and we probably saw that. Not from a Fraser perspective, but from a Graham Wright perspective at the end of last year, where, hey, if you're not here for the ride, if you don't commit and you are part of it, like, you know, if you don't have the vision that we're going to have going forward, whether that be, you know, there was a bit made up of Doc, obviously TDK, Sauce, Kerno, then you're out. So Fraser, I think, will continue that. You've seen how with the likes of, you know, Williams, Fogarty, Sard, Hollins, you're not going to get gifted a game anymore. You know, just because you can play that position, no, we're going to try something else and something different. So I think we are seeing that. And yeah, you're never going to have 40 players buy into that. There's no chance. We'll find out who those are. We'll find out who will want to elevate their own game, who will you know, gel and take it to the next level. So I still think we need a key forward, man. Like, we got to go out and get a key forward. There's a couple of spots, one or two spots that we'll have to plug. That's the biggest one for me. And then I believe we need someone that can actually help a functional forward line. For me, Kemp, Mackay, McGovern, although they've done admirable things in most of the games this year, I don't think that's a premiership winning forward line. And last week, and there's the game yesterday showed when, you know, Karmas, Selwood, that we needed a key forward in there to actually change it up a little bit and actually give us an extra option. So McKay performed admirably, McGovern done well, Dirksen has battled all years, killed it wherever he's been.
I felt sorry for Dirksen yesterday.
Yeah. He was a fish out of water yesterday.
Yeah.
He's not that person. He's not that person that you have to put your hopes on.
But he was benched a lot yesterday.
Well, his position is in the back line, and he cemented his position there. But if you're going to bring Wiedering in, where are you going to put him?
No,
So that didn't work.
That's why they should have just kept Lewis Young in. That's why they should have kept Lewis Young in.
I 100% agree. 100% agree.
Hey.
He looks so out of position.
Can I just say, sorry, can I just say, how fucking weird is it that we're talking? If you told us 3 months ago we're talking about bringing Lewis Young back in for finals at the end of the season, we'd be fucking cooked, bro. What is this conversation we're having?
I've never bagged Lewis Young. Everyone bags him.
I have.
Never bagged him because it's not his fault. Hang on, wait a minute. Be logical here. Wait a minute. It's not his fault he gets picked. You can't blame him. He gets picked. Bro, you can't blame him, but
but he has good patches, bro. He's just, bro. At the end of the day, he can't be like, "Oh, I'm getting picked. I'm bad."
I understand, but for now, he's good as a second ruck. I mean, Cripps was rucking yesterday. If you have a look,
you can't.
We don't want that.
You can't expect Kemp to be at the level of Mackay. Yeah,
correct. Yep.
So, what are you all expecting out of a Lewis Young?
Nothing. I think he does his job well.
If you go back to 1995, we had blokes in there like Dean Rice and Matthew Hogg. All right, they busted their hump and were good, serviceable footballers, and were a prime reason why we won the premiership, because of players like that. You need the Lewis Youngs, and that. Look, he's not an A grader, but you can't have the salary cap doesn't dictate you to have all A graders.
Yeah, no, you can't. So I think he's good in that ruck
Lewis
role.
Young. If you at the start of the feed today, I put in the comment. Lewis Young should have played yesterday. 100% he should have played.
Yeah, he should have
Because
played.
we have found a second ruckman in a way. He takes. He's very tall. When you see him on the ground, you see how tall he is, and he is a very good mark overhead.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he
Right,
is. Yeah.
and yes, he's got to learn to kick. I think he is the perfect second ruck that can play tall in the forward line until we find. I was sitting level 3, the first row on top of the goals, and Dirksen stuffed up our whole forward line. He was sitting. He was just sitting in positions, calling for the ball where our players run to, and that it was like he was blocking a hole for him instead. He was lost. He was very lost. And don't get me wrong,
he's not used to it. He's not used to it, Rob. He's not used to that.
Yeah, and Lewis Young goes forward. He runs up and he takes a mark overhead. That's what he's just supposed to do. Yes, very robotic, but he does. Like the week before is when I said, you know what, this is perfect. We don't need Cripps to ruck, and we don't need to Mackay to ruck as much. You play this guy, he does that role for you, and it leaves Harry free and it leaves Cripps free. Yesterday we couldn't do that. We couldn't take advantage. When they put Lob into the ruck after the first quarter, that was one of the big changes he did. Lob did a very good job on Pitto after the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's a domino effect because I don't think it's a coincidence that we scored over 100 points 3 times the 3 weeks Lewis Young was in, and the week he goes out, we struggle to score 100.
Yes,
so I think he frees up that forward line. I think he helps out that ruck line. I think he frees up Mackay. I think he frees up Cripps. You're right, 100%. It's a domino effect, but we should get behind him. But again, I just don't think he's that good. But he doesn't have to be that good. That's the beauty of it. He doesn't have to be a superstar. Doesn't have to be
as long as he has a go and gives a chop out the pit net.
As long as he does what Fraser wants him to do, that is the thing, Andy, and that's what we're talking about, the whole trusting. You know, we don't trust these players anymore. But listen, man, you're going to do what I'm going to tell you to do. If you can't do it, you're going to the twos like Sard, like Williams, like Hollins. These quality players that everybody thought were undroppable, mate, you're gone. These guys are finished. Ollie Hollins, after the game,
they're gone.
after the twos, actually told the commentator, I've spoken to North Melbourne. But he knows he's done. You know what I mean? Carroll's before him. Well, how are we going to fit him in? If we're already talking about dropping someone for Walker and Carroll, geez, where the hell are you going to fit Ollie Hollins in?
You don't.
Well, that's an interesting one. What's Ollie worth?
I think we get compensated because he's out of contract, but he's still he's restricted, you know. So geez, he was pick 11, huh? He was pick 11. Bloody hell.
He's worth a bag of Doritos. That's it.
Can I say? Do you think? All right, he got dropped. He was injured. He got dropped. Whatever. Do you think that what happened with his brother has to have affected him?
Has to.
Surely.
100%.
Surely.
Yeah.
Has to.
And on that, Jack, I will say to anyone out there, if you believe that it hasn't, you're not human.
Sorry, what was that? To believe what? You're throwing your pen around.
What I was saying, not to you, to anyone out there that says that it shouldn't affect Ollie, you're not a human being.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you know what? This is sorry, cut you off there. But this is what we're talking about. If he's happy to get a 2-year deal and play in the reserves until he's ready to go, he doesn't get a game. Keep playing at your top level in the VFL. So we've got a strong VFL, and when you get your chance, you take it. Now, maybe when we brought him back in, he wasn't ready yet. You know, the game's changed a bit. You know, maybe. So this is what I'm saying about we shouldn't. You got to build up depth, and you can't just elevate players just to give them a game. No, when the time's right for you to come in, you know, like McRae does at Collingwood, you can see what he's doing. Mate, he's doing exactly what McRae does. McRae brings in guys that just slot in.
Did he hurt himself? The Bulldogs game.
Yeah.
So Fraser's first game.
Yeah.
Because he had a good game that night.
I can't remember.
I don't think he'll be there next year. To be honest,
The
I
only
reckon-
way I
I
don't
reckon
see
he's gone.
the only way I don't see Ollie Hollands at the club is if they package a deal with North Melbourne where we get points but it's a combination of us swapping picks to get picks back for us to be able to meet Cody Walker without going into deficit next year. Because when you look at it in a few years' time, and I mentioned it a few weeks ago, Will Thornton was best on ground on the weekend again. This kid is an absolute jet.
How old is he?
16.
So you're watching kids on the weekend?
Sorry?
Nothing. Sorry, go on.
Most unserious play. Fucking hell.
Was an absolute jet. Do you know who Brett Thornton is, Atush?
No.
Yeah, I know who he is. I used to call him Mr. Knees.
He's
I know, Brett.
So he
That's
played
all.
when we were.
He lived on his knees more than anything. He always took a mark. He dropped to his knees.
Yeah,
Paul
Come
Guy
on,
had
man.
the hardest assignments every week.
Yeah, but he copped a beauty. Everyone wanted him gone, mate. He was
Yeah.
copping it every week.
Poor
he was copping
bloke,
a
bro.
bachelor
He
of
was
the
all
week.
right.
He's a Lewis Young, mate. He was a Lewis
Every
Young.
week. Every week he was
Don't have the
copping it.
same number.
And then Michael Jamison came in, and we thought, "Fuck, we got all Australian
Oh.
defender
Yeah.
Yeah.
on your Brett. Brett battled, man.
Look, mate, I reckon it's exciting. We made wildcard. I think Fraser's done a top job. You know, I think anything now is a positive. Anything we get out from the season is a positive. You know,
So if the season ends right now, do you call it a successful season?
and if we didn't make finals and he was 10-3, right, and next week wins one, say he goes 11-3, and we didn't make finals, on what he's done
To win.
from when he took over, it's a very
To
good
win.
successful. You can't punish the bloke
Okay.
on what Boston.
Yeah, I'm
you know
not
what I
talking
mean?
about punishing him. What's your
But
expectation for next year?
For next year.
Yep. What's your
Well, I think
expectation?
we need to make now. If we've made the wild card, well, the expectation next year is the 6. So we don't play in wild
Six, that's
card.
what I said.
Okay.
You know,
What's
and
your
you know what?
expectation for next year?
Let's see who we get.
Let's see how we trade and see who we're going to get first.
That's
We
right.
know we know what
Right.
we're going to get. We're going to get
Yeah,
Cody Walker.
Cody
and-
Walker, and whoever
But what's
else
your
we're gonna get.
expectation for next year? Because if we're reliant on what's coming in and what's your expectation based on what we've seen now? What's your expectation for next year?
Well, we made the wild card, which is 10th. Next year, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
go for the 8. We have to go for the 8. There's no doubt about it. There's no
But the 8th
questions
wild
asked.
card.
The eighth
Oh,
wild-
all right, 6 then. I'm confused with
6,
this,
yeah, that's
this
also.
bullshit. I'm not used to. I'm old school, mate. This wild card.
so
bullshit.
if we finish in 10th again, is next year a failure?
Of course it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Has to be. It has to be.
Harsh people.
Why? It has to be.
No, because
I
when
know,
you
I've
look
got-
when you look at his ladder, right? What is he like 10-2 or something like that?
Mhm.
In my
Well,
opinion,
he's written, right?
expectation has to be top 6. If we finish 10th again, that would probably be around about what 12, 11, maybe 13, 10, right? Around about there. Like, what are we doing? That's an
Are we
extra
better-
8 losses than what he has right now.
Are
If we
better than-
finish 10th again, 100%, that's a failed season.
Are we better than Fremantle? Yes or no? No.
No.
Are we better than
course
Hawthorn?
not.
No.
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 Are we better than Geelong?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
No, we are better than Geelong.
Maybe.
We are better than Geelong. Right now, as it
Alright.
stands,
Are we
with
better
Fraser
than
and our
Brisbane?
list, we're better. Yes, we are better than Brisbane.
Are we better than? Are we better than Adelaide?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're
Maybe.
better than Adelaide.
Maybe.
100%.
We're the best. We're the third best team in the comp.
We are.
Well, Andy, Sid,
Okay.
for the last 13 games, we're the second best team in the comp.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Correct.
saying.
Are we
That's what
better
I'm
than
saying. We
Collingwood?
are the second best team in the league under Fraser. So I'm thinking if we get 10th again, that's a failed season.
But that,
We have to be
I don't.
pushing
But
for top
I'm
6
not
and
judging.
potentially
I'm
in the
not,
top
I'm not,
4.
I'm not judging. Like I'm not saying we're the second best team or third best team. I don't think we should look at it like that. We just got to look at the trajectory that we're going you know, and what he's trying to do. Give this guy a preseason first and look at who we pick up, right? We know we're going to pick up Cody Walker, but who knows? They might snag a forward. Mate, this Graham Wright, man, like, you don't know. This guy gets players out of nowhere.
I think we need to temper our expectations. I think it's a new year. It's great that we're aiming high. I want premiership. But I think the expectation for me is to let's just get there again next year.
100%.
That's what I said. That's what I
Because
said. Just
we're gonna have a brand new. We're gonna have so like my expectation is like 8 to 10, similar to where we are now.
15 wins, 14, 15 wins, mate.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's top 4, bro.
Yeah.
14 wins. 14
No,
wins.
14, 15, it's around there.
15 wins is not top 4 anymore. That's like 5th and 6th.
It's
Top
like
four's like
one win
17.
at the top 4. But anyways,
But it's not.
If we had beaten North Melbourne, right? Fucking Melbourne that we were 42 points in front of, right? North, right? And the first Collingwood game, who had kicked 6 goals to bloody 3/4 time, and the idiot puts Ollie Hollins onto Nick Dacos, right? And kicks 5 frigging goals in a quarter in 2 minutes, right?
Yes.
There's your 3 wins, and where are we? 4th.
Yeah, so right now, right now, yeah, so Geelong are 6th with 14 wins, Melbourne are 5th with 15. So if you get 14, 15, you're 1 game at the top 4.
You're 6. You're 6.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We need to win a couple more games.
Judging on everybody saying that top 6 is the thing.
That's not mine.
I'm just saying,
you.
like this is what I'm saying is, are we calling for Josh Fraser's head?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I don't think you can call for top 6, bro. You can't be like, oh, we have to improve, because this is a good run. You can't you can't be like, okay, next year. If that's not how football works. You can't be like, okay, we're gonna go 11-2 next year and then expand. You know, it doesn't work like that. So you can't be like, oh, we have to make top 6. I just want us to get there, because I think the most valuable thing, it works how I say it works. So it doesn't work at all. It doesn't. There's no sense to it, Morris. It's football. It's a fucking oval shaped ball.
Exactly.
It bounces different ways every single time, right?
Exactly.
So we just get there. Sorry, George. I'll let you go. But when you get there, the most valuable thing for us with this young list, because it's a very young list, is just finals experience. Cripps went fucking It is young. Cripps went 200 games without playing finals. Walsh went 200. It is young.
It's very young. What are you on about?
Nick Newman and Nick Haynes, but fucking make the age thing go all the way up.
Cripps, Wiedering, Haynes, McGovern, Kemp, Walsh, Akers.
Isn't Kemp like 24?
Kemp is under 25. Kemp is under 25. Chera's 26. Chera's 26. Walsh is 25. Jagger's 19 or 20. Billy Wilson's 20. Dean is 18. Byrne is 18. Matt Carroll's 19. Blake Akers is old. I'll give you that. But Chera's under 25 as well. So these are all, bro. The majority of our list is under 25. Yes, me and Andy did a fucking tier list.
Yeah, we did a whole video on it.
Bro, it was like fucking 30. No, it was 27 players out of 44 that are under the age of 25.
If you're 25, you're seen as a senior player.
No, you're fucking not, bro.
You've had 7 to 8 years in the system, yeah. If you're no good in 7 to 8 years, yeah, see you later.
Okay. But I don't think we're an old list. So what's old to you? How old is old to you?
When I say young, I mean you're 18, 19, 20, 21.
But nobody is that young.
But no one's that young.
But not.
I think no other team is that young.
Probably only Essendon, and even then, it's.
Take out Newman, Haynes, and who's the other one?
Don't call me Statman in the comments, by the way. I don't like that name. Oh, wait, no, you didn't. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, I was just
take out Newman Haynes, and who's the other one? That's quite old. McGovern's 54 years old. Yeah, you're right. He's 33, I think 34, something like that. You take them 3 out, it drops a lot. And you know what? I'll be honest. I reckon Newman's going to struggle to get back into the side.
Oh yeah, 100%.
With the way Ollie Florin's playing, yeah. Well, I don't miss Newman, and that's fucking crazy.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, he's got an ACL. It's all over for him, to be honest. Let's be honest.
I'll put this to you.
Has he done an ACL?
Newman hasn't an ACL.
Wasn't it an ACL?
No.
Nick Newman.
Yeah,
hamstring. Didn't he do
hamstring?
Hammy.
He'll be out like
it's 7 or 8 weeks. He's done for the year. He's not playing again. That's it.
When we make the grand final, we'll be back.
In.
I'll put this to you. If you fast forward to 2027, right, and you get Cody Walker, Carroll, O'Farrell,
Yep.
all right. So that's 3 players, yeah, that everyone says, yeah, they're going to play. Who are the 3 that you take out?
Cottrell's one of them. Cottrell's going to be one.
Come on, Dirksen. Cottrell.
Cottrell, Dirksen are probably definitely the locks for me. So you get O'Farrell, because O'Farrell is a key defender, right?
So
O'Farrell is he's an intercept, so he's a like Haynes replacement.
But
Haynes will go on next year. I don't see him going on.
100%. 100%. I don't think Harry O'Farrell. So I don't think Harry O'Farrell. Yeah, well, so Haynes isn't going. I mean, O'Farrell's not coming straight back into the squad. A lot of these players aren't coming straight back.
No way. Not till he's ready.
He's going to be playing VFL for a while. Don't worry about that.
Who was the other player you named, Morris? So you named O'Farrell. Who was the other 2? Carroll. He will have to wait to come back into the squad.
And Cody Walker.
Cody Walker will come straight in from
Cody Walker straight into Cottrell.
Yep. And then Cottrell will become wing depth. He's going to have to wait.
Somebody asked me a question. Sam Samsua, I think his name was, in the chat. He goes, "What
Uncle
do I think
Sam.
He goes, "What do I think of Cody Walker?" Well, I spoke about this last night in Damo's live, but it reminds me exactly of his father when his father started. He moves exactly the same. So when his father came to the club, he's moving exactly the same way as his dad. Is it going to be better than his dad? Time will tell. But is it going to be automatic in when we start next year? He's a ripper.
I think next year is going to be very, very interesting. I don't know if we'll carry the momentum that we've got now into next year. It's going to be a fresh start. I don't know if it's sustainable to be this heightened as we've been for a whole year. So I think if we can really, like, again, for me, number one, before winning games, number one's winning games, obviously, but culture for me. I want to see more improvement in the culture, and what we're talking about, this bloke coming in for that bloke coming in for this bloke straight in, this bloke in the VFL. I think Georgie mentioned the words before, selection integrity has to be a point. Be a point, because
he's proved it this year. He's proved it this year.
He has.
When he came in, he done it straight away. Straight away, he did it.
Mm-hmm. But do you think it's because there was no pressure on him and he could just move those magnets and take the punt?
Because what he did was he sat back and watched what Voss did, and he had his own things in his own brain and saw what was going on. He actually admitted that. He took a back seat, had a look what was going on. He's got his own ideas, and straight away when the selection integrity happened, people were going, "Great, finally, this person's gone and this person comes in," because he brought the kids in. Let's be honest.
So I love it. I love what we've done this year.
Wow.
I just think when looking forward, I think we need to temper our expectations. A lot can happen over a preseason, and football is a constantly moving sport. So game plan might change. The structurally we might change. Personnel might change. So I think when we got to just the standards there. We demand a standard.
Yeah, but you don't know, and you don't know. He might change the game plan to make it even better.
100%. I totally agree. I 100% agree. I'm just, bro, I've been burnt by this team so much, bro. I'm like,
and he's scarred. He's proper scarred. Yeah.
Right. So for me,
I understand that. Yeah.
I just want to see improvement.
Yeah.
Constant improvement. I don't want to see us go backwards and then go forwards and go backwards. I want to see just little improvements, bro. Week on week.
I hear.
Win or loss, because we are going to lose games. Absolutely, we are. We're not that good. So I think we just need to temper our expectations on Josh Fraser, because he's gonna. The pressure's gonna come now. Now he's the head coach. You know?
Oh,
And-
I don't reckon, bro.
but I
Nah,
think
of
it's
course not.
inevitable.
It will.
I
It
think-
will. 100% it
Any
will.
anybody
'cause-
that coaches Carlton.
Well,
The pressure's there.
he's just. I mean, you look at the guy. He's got a cool demeanor. I've heard him do speeches when at the Northern Bullets, like I mentioned yesterday. You know, the guy's a cool head. I don't think anything will bother him. I know there's going to be pressure from inside the club, but just let him do his thing. You know, have a great pre-season. No injuries, as we usually get injuries. If don't forget, we're getting these
God forbid,
ACLs.
man.
ACLs.
You know what?
every
Yeah,
year.
and
I think he's had a bit
on
to
the
say.
bit.
I think he's had a bit to say. I think a few weeks ago he even said he had a dig at Carlton. I think when he said Carlton, we're emotional, the fans, the club, they go up and down. And he just turned around and said, he goes, I'm not like that. He goes, I'm not like that. He goes, I just stay level.
No,
I don't ride the highs and the lows. And that's kind of a bit of it. I mean, would you really say that
Whoa.
to someone that's...
Whoa. Your mic is cooked, bro.
Is that me? Is that me? Is it me?
Yeah, it's you, bro. That was very bad. Sorry, bro.
And
No, Chef Jack. Oh,
Sorry.
was it Chef Jack?
the reason why I asked that question is plainly on, let's say, a player
Drop
like
down,
Dirks.
Andy.
No, it's not. It's not Jack.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I think it was Rob.
Yeah. I'm trying to unmute Jack. I can't unmute him.
Is it me? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
me?
you, Rob. It's definitely you, Rob.
I'm going to go, guys, because I think my battery's down.
Done.
Have a good night. Good talking to
See
you,
you,
bro.
Rob.
Yeah, bro.
They're up.
If you watch the video back in reverse in 0.5 speed, it's actually a secret message. So
Yeah. So basically, what I was saying, and Fraser's mentioned it quite a few times, right? He's spoken about the growth of Dirksen and what he's done week in, week out, right? Now, every week he's getting better and better and better and better and better and better as that defender, right? So as more weeks go by, he's going to get better. Is he defined that we have under our skin? But because he's like been a bargain basement find, I know Farrell played 5 games. We have to get this kid in that's done his ACL. He's going to be a star, and not let Dirksen do his thing. Does that make sense?
yeah,
No,
that's
that's
a dumb way to look at it. Yeah.
No,
I'm actually with
no.
Morris here. I'm with Morris here.
Yeah.
And that's where, like what you said, George, there has to be selection integrity where even like the way Dirksen's been playing, right? You can't drop him in defence because you don't know. You might have found a footballer for the next 10 years. Yeah? Just because he doesn't have that name behind him.
He was a fish out of water. He was in the wrong position. He played him, took him off the ground a few times. The structure wasn't. It was totally different with him in it in the forward line. It can mess it up, right? So he's
Yeah, but
he's a backman. He's not a forward. All right, he's played forward in the VFL and kicked 3, 4, 5 goals. I
He's
understand
played
that,
forward all
but
his life. He's been a forward his whole career.
Well, now they're playing him as a backman, and he's doing fantastic as a backman.
Yeah.
You have a look at the. Apart from this week, you have a look at his games. He wasn't the best the week before, but he still did some good things. But
Who, Dirksen?
yeah,
He hasn't put a foot wrong. He has not put a foot wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm an advocate of Dirksen.
Yeah, I understand,
You know
but
what
you
I'm
can't play. Let me.
Okay.
I've been quiet this panel. I've been quiet. I shut my mouth and listen
you've
to you
been
blabber
muted.
on.
You've been muted.
Yeah.
Andy muted me.
I love this beef, man. I
Get
love
him,
it.
Jack. Get him, Jack.
Nah, I can't be bothered, mate. His nose will knock me out, mate. I can't be bothered. Mate.
My nose. I think the way he took out all his energy.
No, but you can't look. You can't play. So he's put him in defence, yeah. So now he's locked down in defence. That's what he knows. But you're saying, yes, I know what you're saying. He came as a forward, but he's still fantastic in defence. But that you put him in the forward line yesterday and have a look at him. He was just
one bad game.
No, it's not. It's not just one bad. Yeah, but one bad game could have cost us. It could have cost us this game. You don't understand. It could have cost us even one player. So to go back to I agree with the Tush and a couple of other people. To go back, Young stays in. Dirksen had to go out. He had to go out.
He had to, yeah.
He had to go out.
See, I don't think he had to go out. I don't think.
Well, where are you going to put him? Where are you going to put him?
Yeah, but okay. So I don't think it would have looked much different if Wiedering wasn't playing.
I've loved Matt De La Cruz's comments all night. It makes a lot of sense, and I have seen most of your comments, Matt. You've been absolutely exceptional in the comments tonight.
Well, yeah, he's right though. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, okay, I understand the Tush, but in my opinion, I would have kept Wiedering in the VFL. Sorry, but I would have.
Who's going to be on?
You can't, bro. You can't. You can't. All Australian defender, our best defender, bro.
Yeah. Did you see what Norton did to Wiedering in the last quarter? Go and watch it again.
I did see, but you're talking about a guy who's
20 metres behind him. Bro, I know. I understand.
He's had an interrupted year.
I understand. That's why I would have kept him in the VFL. Give him another week.
He doesn't learn anything in the VFL. He doesn't do anything in the
VFL.
Well,
match fitness.
It's not match fitness. What I saw out there was a great one-on-one defender, but I didn't see someone who knew how to play under the system and didn't know how to move the ball. I think
he was just slow because he's slow.
Yeah, but Jack, you have to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's been playing with spastics for the last 10 years.
Every word I said, Matt. I take back every word I said. You filthy dog. Love you, mate. Love you.
Mate, you got ripped. You got ripped there, mate.
I did.
But Jack, did you then not see the body on body and marks that Wiedering took? And
I'm not saying anything.
One in the last quarter.
Yeah, let me talk. I'm not saying anything about that. But in the last quarter, he was 20 metres behind Norton. I know he's because he hasn't played for a long time, blah, blah, blah. But that can cost you games. You don't get it. Yeah. If Norton kicked those 2 goals, we were gone. Try and tell me we weren't.
Yeah, but what about everything else? I don't think one bad thing outdoes everything else he did. He had 71% for the game.
I understand that. But he's slow, bro.
He is slow. Sorry, Morris, 1 second. He is slow, but he hasn't played under this system for ever. He's used to playing with spastics the last 10 years, bro. He's used to playing with I don't know who's in the back line. Sam Rowe,
agreed.
Like everyone else, So you got to give him not VFL because VFL he learns nothing. You got to let him play under this new system. You got to let him get used to the players around him and trust because trust is a big thing for him. Remember last year when we were making a big deal that he said he trusted Jack Silvani. We were like, oh, finally, Wieding's found his number 2. Let him trust the people around him now, but you got to give him game time. And I'm happy for him to be a little bit slow. We play a little bit scrappy, but long run, this guy's an all Australian defender. I think we forgot. Bro, he wasn't the best, but you got to give him time.
And Fraser spoke about him.
Bro, I thought he had a good game yesterday.
No, he was great, defensively. But when he had the ball in his hand, I didn't like him.
He's slow. He's slow. He goes sideways.
But he can learn that. It's a habit.
Exactly. That's just habit he'll unlearn. Bro, give him a pre-season under this new regime with this new whatever. He's only going to get better.
Yeah. I'm with you.
But all right.
Players does Gunston
Morris, let me have a go for 1 minute, bro. Give me 1 minute. All right, Fraser came out and says we implement a lot of stuff in training. So surely they'd be doing their defensive skills and all that. So surely the plan's there at training because they do bit by bit by bit by bit. Now,
Fraser, Norton's
oh man, let me talk. I'm going to drop down and I'm never going to come back to this panel again. I swear. If I see you up here, I'm never coming back again, bro.
Morris, look what you done, bro.
See?
Morris is a troublemaker.
And you fell for it, Andy.
I did.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy? Come on, what never gives up that easy, brother? But no, Fraser said it. He actually said it in his presser yesterday again. They actually play out scenarios of games. And apparently they played out that scenario, what happened yesterday. So his plan was in action in the last 2 minutes of that game yesterday. There you go. There you go. See?
All right, good chat.
And
let's get into votes quickly. Let's do some votes. It was a good...
votes. I got to take my bins out. My wife's messaging me saying, "Please take out the bins."
All right, let's do it. Votes. Cam, you start us off. 3, 2, 1. Everybody in the chat, put your top 3 players in. Hurry
Probably
up,
have to go.
Come on, bro.
I'll go one Walsh
for 4 hours.
I'll go one Walsh.
Yep.
He had a pretty solid game.
Yep. Don't need an explanation. Come on.
I'll do two Crips.
Yep.
I'll do 2 Crips and then 1 Blake Acres. 3 Blake Acres.
Very good. Maurizio.
My 3 go to Blake Acres. My 2 go to Crips. And my 1 goes to William Hayward.
Very good. Chef Jack.
Hayward, you put Hayward in there, did you?
Mm.
Wow. 3 to Walsh.
You disagree, Jack?
He had a great game. What are you on about?
I'm not saying he didn't have a good game. I'm just surprised you put him for 1 vote. 3 to Walsh for me. 3 to Walsh. 2 to Florent. No one mentioned this guy. He had a ripper.
We spoke about it for 20 minutes before,
bro.
He
had an absolute... Well, I wasn't here.
No,
Sorry,
he was on another channel. He was on another channel.
2 to Florent, and I'll give 1 to Harry Dean. I love that.
Would have been hilarious if he said Will Hayward.
I love that guy. That Harry Dean is exactly what we need. Mongrel.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Mongrel. That's what we need in that side.
Absolutely. Atush, Mr. Only
3
Carlton.
votes to wheat. 3 votes to Weedery.
Belt to ass.
I'm giving 3 votes to myself for the post-game performance. I'm giving 2 votes to Blake Acres and 1 vote to Billy Wilson. I thought he was a fucking gun, bro. That kid's a star.
Good stuff.
I
Georgie.
wouldn't say he's a star, but anyway.
1 second. Jackson. Sir Jackson. Go on. You wouldn't say he's a star.
Billy Wilson is not a star.
Yeah,
He's a star.
Is he a good player?
It's too early for him to be a star. Come on, man.
Is he a good player?
Of course he is.
Okay, that's all.
He's a runner. He runs down the line. That's what we need off halfback. We need runners. And he's got good disposal now and again. Yes.
Some might say he's a star.
Too early for that, mate.
I will go. I'll go 1 to Cripps. I will go 2 to Florent. Thought he set us up really well from the back line, really composed going forward. And Akers gets my 3, man, just for that 4th quarter alone.
Yeah, he
really well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably his best game in a few years, don't you think? It's got to be.
I think he's had
possessions.
He has been
goal
remarkable.
Yeah,
he has been remarkable since he came back into the side this year.
Yep.
Well, there you go. There's another player that doesn't want to. There's another player that's got into the team and doesn't want to go back to the VFL. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's a star.
Fight for your position, man.
He's a star. So I'll give 1. 1 I'm going to give to Ollie Florent. I think he was fantastic. 2 to Cripper. In the second quarter, Cripper went to the bench just before half time. He looked wrecked. Like he left everything out there the whole game. He was just fantastic. And yeah, Blake is for me. Gets the 3. It's that time of year, man, where Blake Acres comes in, bro. 2023.
Yeah. The good old goalie.
Blake Acres, man.
The goalie, mate. The goalie.
That back end Blake Acres was fucking phenomenal.
He's just that strong body
Yeah.
that doesn't
Yep.
get pushed.
Yep.
He's like an inside midfielder, bro. He plays on the wing. He can run all day, but
Exactly.
then when he gets the ball, you can't tackle him. But he doesn't even look that big either. But you can't tackle him.
And I'm going to ask a question to you guys,
He's a bull.
you guys, and in the chat. What did you think of Fraser having his top players on the bench with only minutes to go in the last quarter?
To another,
What was that,
that
That happens.
He had Mackay on the bench. He had Cripps on the bench. He had Hewitt on the bench, and I think he had Chera on the bench in the, late in that last quarter.
I think they'd probably prefer they were on. You know, sometimes it just falls like that. Especially there weren't many stoppages in that last kind of patch. It was kind of free flowing, so there wasn't really a chance to get them back on.
The ball was also on
It's
the other
just
side of the ground.
patience.
Yeah, and the ball was on the other side of the ground. So, I mean, I'm sure they're probably looking into it. But
D's comment.
Yeah.
Comments have been on fire tonight. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. Loved
Well done,
everybody
chat.
in the chat.
Hit the
I'm
like
sure I
button.
pissed people off with my little fucking spiral earlier. You know
Also,
what? I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I love that.
Yeah, I've never
Love
seen you like. I've never seen in all the time I've known you. I've never seen you like that, mate.
Bro.
You should go to his bottle shop.
Go back to the
pissed him off,
Essendon
that's
review.
why.
You should see,
Go to
you
his
should
bottle
see
Mate,
shop.
how you should see how I
Mate,
talk to my customers. The fuck do you want? No, I'm joking.
Look, I keep saying I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
come
take
and
that.
see him. I'm going to come and see him, and this and that. I will come and see him one day, but I've got a lot of health issues at the moment, and
Hope you're well, Jack.
oh,
Hope
mate,
everything's all right, mate.
I've got operations
Hope you're
coming
well.
up, and this and that, so I'll be out of action.
God bless you, my bro. I hope
mate.
all
I'm going
goes well.
to miss my karaoke as a tush. Bloody
Hey.
hell!
Hey, Jack.
Oh, good.
Jack,
Yeah,
me
mate.
too. I've got operations as well too.
I'm
Let's-
going blind.
let's
I'm
share-
going blind, bro. I'm going blind.
Hey, let's
What's
share
wrong,
a
cuz?
room.
Have you got glaucoma as well?
I've got
Let's
everything,
share
bro.
a room.
Oh.
Let's share a room so I can do your heading.
Mate, share a room with
Imagine
you,
these two.
mate.
Imagine
If I,
these two in a
mate,
hospital room.
mate, if I go, mate, if I'm having my operation, if I'm in a hospital and and they bring you into my ward, I'm going to have an AK-47 ready. I'll tell you right.
Your ward.
Yeah.
You're gonna be operated in my hospital.
Yeah, unbelievable, mate. Morris,
Get him out. Put it on the table. Let's see
Serious,
who's got a
serious.
bigger dick. Come on.
On that note,
serious.
no, guys, on that note, I'll just
Seriously, Morris. Seriously, Morris. All jokes aside, Morris, I'll buy you a beer, brother.
I'd buy you one too, brother.
Of course I would.
Well, why was that so passive aggressive from both of us?
Andy, that was your cue to say, "Hey, you two, come and buy a beer at my."
Absolutely. Absolutely. Come down.
We go to the we go to the bottler. He's going to be the referee.
Yeah, charity boxing match.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't fight, Jack.
That's all right, mate. I'll fight for
What
you.
the fuck are we talking about? Boys, have a good night. Thank you, everyone, for jumping on. Thank you, chat, for joining.
Hit the like button.
Hit the
See you
like
later,
button.
boys.
If it's your
George,
first time
mate.
watching, subscribe.
George, I love
Make
you,
sure
brother.
Subscribe.
Sign up to the only.
If
Good on
I
you, brother.
offended you
See you,
earlier,
mate.
I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, but I don't give a fuck, bro.
Who did you offend?
What?
Who did you offend?
I don't know, bro. There's pussies everywhere these days,
All
bro.
the pussies in the cheer squad.
Yeah, I don't care, bro. Everybody
Shout
have a
out
great night.
Mercadante,
Georgie.
Plumbing, Zaffet
Yep.
Zafoulou, Oak Park Fish and Grill, Bottle Pascoe, and absolute airflow.
Absolute airflow.
Hey, what's
Very
that grill
good.
place? What's that grill place like? Is it good? Is it?
Fantastic, bro.
Is it
Fish
really?
is great.
It's the best. Yeah, it's really
Is it?
good.
It's really
Fish
good.
is
Is it?
great. Yep.
Yeah. Proper flake.
A1 flake straight out of the water, cuz. In his backyard, he's got an ocean. He pulls it out. Fab's a great man. He's a great man. Atush,
Get it.
make sure you follow Atush on all the socials. Only Carlton, you already know. If you're watching us, you already watch Atush. He's the man. He's the one with the belt. He's the one with the hard hat. I don't know. I'm scared to see. This guy's gonna rock up with an anchor next week, bro. Again, fucking-
I'm gonna do that. Fuck earth. I'm gonna show up with the mascot next time. Hostage.
Bro, it'll be
time?
at Docklands, bro. It'll be at Docklands, so I'm sure you'll find one.
Morris, someone wants to buy your pen. They want to buy your pen, mate.
So you can
They want to
you
buy
can
your
subs-
pen. They want
you
to
can
buy it.
You
There's
can
still
subscribe
100.
to my only.
There's 100
You can
sickos in the chat still. There's
He wants a
100.
pen, bro. Sell him
You can
the pen.
You can subscribe to my only pens account.
Yalla, boy.
Morris was so happy with himself when he said that. Look at the look on his face when he made that.
He loves his own work, Morris. Morris loves his own work. All right,
We're
Jets,
gonna-
have a good one.
Atush, take it away, mate.
Sicky, no.